And gentlemen, we are back, we are here, and we are stoked to be bringing you the top 8, the finale of Saga 7 on the Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour. I am Proc, I will be one of your casters here. We're going to swap the names around because I'm Proc and you are...
I'm Big Jaddy, and we are here in Australia with your top 8 for the final Saga event before the last chance qualifier. Can't wait, and we're actually going to kick it off in the losers bracket.
That's right, I believe the first match we will have here is LordKnight, Beast Coast's own LordKnight versus Tachikawa from Japan. And as you mentioned, there's a lot of events still to come up. This is Saga 7. This is the last numbered Saga on the World Tour, but there are 2 Radar events yet to come. Radar event online in East Asia and Europe East starting 6th of January and 13th of January, respectively. So if you want to get a chance to fly out, get some flights accommodation to the last chance qualifier, you online warriors, check out if you're in East Asia or Europe East. Radar events yet to come, and then of course last chance qualifier 26th January.
That's right. And guys, if you are just joining us today, if you weren't here yesterday for our preliminaries, we have no Australians left.
I don't know. Look, I'm surprised, but I don't know if the general viewers are that surprised. They didn't seem to be putting too much faith in it. That's why I really wanted one of us to get in there, but that's okay. We won't dwell too much on the status of Australian in this top 8. We will dwell on Detonation Gaming's Tachikawa going up against BC LordKnight. Now this is a lower brackets match right now, so this is for elimination.
We did have an Australian send Fenrich to losers.
I think, yeah, that was
he was eliminated shortly after, so Fenrich isn't in this top 8. But Tachikawa and LordKnight coming up now. Now I spoke to LordKnight before this game started, asked how he thought he was going to go. He thought he wasn't even going to reach top 8. He's playing a new team. So he's happy with anything, and he's just sort of testing grounds for the fact that he's going to last chance qualify, which is of course in the States.
So LordKnight feeling a little hesitant and maybe already showing at the start of this first match. That's right, this is the first match for today. You are here now, you have come at a good time as we have just begun the top 8 for Saga 7 here in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia and USC. Tachikawa opening up Beast Coast LordKnight. Absolutely,
and guys, you know, with every single Piccolo team, the win condition is getting them into the corner, start running those Hell Zone grenade mix-ups, but if you don't get that opportunity, it's really tough, and already getting a parry straight away.
So looking for those A-hole loops, but not going to find them down here in Australia. Ooh, almost getting a nice crossover there, not able to capitalize off it. LordKnight scared, looking, oh my, yeah, okay. Piccolo's out. Yeah,
a bit of an overcommitment there. Tachikawa with the perfect punish, and he's going to be able to take out Piccolo.
Clean and easy, Tachikawa showing up today. This is the first tournament matches for these guys, so it's been a good time since they were playing yesterday. They've had to wake up, adjust to Australian time. Both of these guys internationals. Of course, Japan only working on a 2-hour time difference. That's the strat. Work the jet lag.
Of course, Ginyu's mix up in the corner, not very strong, but his pressure sequences can be insane. Tachikawa finding the gap though, threading the needle, and going to get a clean hit.
He knew that gap. That was 100% confidence, and here's no chance to take a turn, and a big turn he took. BC LordKnight on the back end through all of this one, but can bring out the purple Goku.
We didn't see it just then, but Tachikawa is one of the few players that can fairly consistently get the vanish. If you go for a guard cancel, he's actually very, very consistently getting the vanish to keep you in the corner if you attempt to guard cancel.
He's also very consistently getting opening after opening on all of LordKnight's team without taking too much damage. That said, LordKnight, oh no. LordKnight getting a hit here and there, but not actually really getting any damage on the board.
One of the things that a lot of hit players have to deal with, and you just saw it there, is the down tech. Being able to delay means that they can't get that meaty punch that they want to and go straight into a mix-up from there. And that makes it really, really tough. So using down tech to avoid any sort of reset situation, because very early on in the life cycle of this game, we were seeing that happen a lot.
LordKnight just IADing himself right into the corner, just Tachikawa just standing there and just popping the low, like... LordKnight kind of hung himself out there to lose his captain Ginyu, and this is pretty convincing first round here in top 8 today.
That's right, Tachikawa going to bring that hit back on. At the round start, hit is super strong. Being able to use that Frieza to open up, unfortunately, does not work out, but he's going to use the level 3, give him the stance early on. Do not even try to stagger your pressure against me.
That's right, it's new patch and hit is back, friends, and here he is, the big purple great man in effect. Oh my, that's gonna...
Oh, he just dodges him.
Really, that Goku?
That's so canon. That's
definitely one of the most
before.
disappointing level 3s from that Goku Super Saiyan. The amount of times you're just like, oh, this is gonna hit, and no, it doesn't hit. It's just an awkward positioning such an awkward timing that it's hard to react in the neutral with like a level 3. Tried to kind of saw hit going into something there, tried to hit the level 3, but it's not happening for him, and that is going to be 1-0 to Tachikawa.
Man, and Tachikawa has been able to do that super consistently off that round start. He has such good openings with his assist to get straight in, and of course cornered straight away is a nightmare for LordKnight.
LordKnight reflecting nothing here as he's just going to get completely opened up. That was a crazy sequence from Tachikawa. Definitely come out to play today here in top 8, and that time getting away with the reflect and bringing Ginyu in.
Yeah, nice reflect into tag right there. He's going to be able to get the opportunity and the corner, but Tachikawa with the up tech going to be able to escape for now.
Super dashing straight down, not dealing with any of LordKnight's corner Oki or corner pressure.
Raccoon gets a hit there, but not able to follow up. Going to bring in the hit assist. Doesn't quite get the cross up, and a bit of a scramble right now. Clean hit from LordKnight in the corner.
Some interesting, as you said, scramble, interesting side switching there back and forth. A little bit of craziness, but LordKnight is going to get his first big opportunity really in this set. That is Tachikawa. As soon as it happens, Tachikawa hits the defensive sparking, keeping 18 alive, keeping the advantage.
Navigating that purple typhoon super well there and using Frieza to control that spacing where Android 18 isn't that strong.
Did that super dash hit from the right when Tachikawa
did.
started? Yeah, and LordKnight blocked it as well. I was like, how did you block that super dash? That was the full banana.
Absolutely insane. Catches that hit on the tag in with the Guldo, and it's going to be able to continue pressure in this corner. Getting that blue Ginyu to lock him down, bring him down to the ground. Purple Typhoon and goes with the deflect tag again, but is not taken care of properly. Going to bring hit straight back in for more corner pressure. Up tech.
That Ginyu force protecting the skies. Tachikawa going to lose his opportunity here as he had the corner pressure. I'm not sure if that Dragon Rush was a missed combo or kind of a setup attempt, but LordKnight going to be given room to breathe. Still got all 3 characters, still got sparking in the bank and bringing out the Ginyu force, but Tachikawa not scared.
Excellent Dragon Rush there to deal with the Purple Typhoon on the offense, and he's going to be able to take out Ginyu as a reward for it.
Pops a little extra meter just for that tip of damage, but it is worth it because it's going to be the first character killed in this match, but LordKnight looking better than he did in the first one. That was very convincing.
Of course, America has Alucard as a Frieza player, but most players aren't really aware of the spacing that Frieza assist can contest. Makes it very difficult when, you know, a hit's got that medium punch that goes half screen. You feel like you're being pushed just away, but LordKnight nevertheless finds the gap. He's got heaps of meter to play with here.
2L lows making the mileage. No, it's a good point. Tachikawa's team hit, I've heard, is nerfed and a lot better in the current patch, but Frieza, a lot of characters you don't really see too much, and some of these players might not have the best knowledge.
Nice mix. Of course, this is the win condition of LordKnight's team, being able to get into the corner with this Piccolo.
And now it begins.
Having the meter with the Hellzone grenades. Oh! That grabs the deflect and absolutely covers that option. What an option from LordKnight right there. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, Hook subs, that's the emote. Hook Gang fans, give us your emotes in chat. This is definitely the first match of today, but it has been stellar so far. LordKnight Piccolo unfortunately getting opened up now and going to eat a lot of meter from Tachikawa, but we saw the Piccolo, we saw the showing, and yeah, that was definitely a sick grab as you were mentioning. Here comes Goku.
Yeah, nice. Catches the backdash at round start with that EX rocks. And of course, we've seen that quick down tech from LordKnight to avoid the air dash pressure from Tachikawa. He's he loves doing that, and now he's opened up already. LordKnight going to get a combo on Tachikawa in the corner. Of course, Tachikawa loves to have that Frieza. The 3 meter, Golden Frieza is an option that he likes to go for here. And, nice. Just gets the Android 18 and going to be able to finish it off with the correct combo. Just going to go level 1. No, level 3 to make sure.
Going to confirm it. This is Saga 7 top 8. You're going to spend the meter. You're going to confirm these kills here right now.
That's right. And now Tachikawa coming in with the Frieza. 4 bars of meter. Golden Frieza, almost a certainty at this point. And LordKnight sitting on 3 bars and a sparking. There's definitely an advantage is given to LordKnight right now.
That sparking on the side of LordKnight is a huge advantage in a 1v1 situation like this. Tachikawa can get a few openings, but if he gives LordKnight the chance to do that, it's going to be a big road for him to. He's going to have to survive.
And Tachikawa is, yes, what an anti-air from Tachikawa. He's going to be able to get that level 3, and now he's got the corner, going with a double overhead.
I was going to say it'd take 3-4 openings at least, but Tachikawa is definitely making it happening all across the map here.
Level 3 again. keeping this Okazemi, making sure that it doesn't get any more pressure. Was trying to bait the... Oh! Yes, gets the counter vanish, and then LordKnight with a bad challenge right there. Tachikawa's going to get another clean hit. Sparking still regenerating, but the level 1 should finish it off if he doesn't regenerate on the way down.
Wow.
Just enough.
Tachikawa bringing that back with the comeback from Frieza against the sparking Goku. Just finding opening after opening. Can you hear the love from the crowd right now? Despite no Australians being left in top 8, a lot of us have turned out to watch this top 8 from all of the stellar international players that have come out today. So
we've got a lot of excitement in the crowd already. We know that some of our Queenslander representatives have been screaming, and also we've got Supernoon and Nakkiel himself sitting in the front row going absolutely crazy for their boy to take out a Japanese killer like that, but unfortunately it did not work out. Yeah, so...
Not quite, but you'll see if someone else, another Piccolo stepping up, and you will recognize this man on the left. No apologies until this top 8 is done. He is ApologyMan coming out from NA, from America. He's looking like his usual self. He's looking ready. It's hard to read this man. He's got a good poker face.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, yeah. And he's coming up against CEO, who has been competing in a lot of stuff here, and he actually took first place in Soul Calibur just this morning, and he was competing in Eunice, where I believe he got first. He was definitely in the grand finals. I didn't get to see how that ended, but man, this guy's on a tear. He's the Singapore representative. He is a killer, and he is here in the winners, as far as I know. I think it's winners against ApologyMan.
Sorry, I started looking around the Smash GG, looking at CEO's results, because I haven't heard the name too much in Dragon Ball, SEO, but I believe he's from Singapore, as you mentioned, and he got a win versus Suji, 2-1. He got a win versus LordKnight, 2-1. King Bun. He has been taking some names here, and he is sitting happy in top 8 Dragon Ball Fighters.
That's right. CEO is got a good history, and he is here to play, and he's here to win even. I mean, that said, we do have Kazunoko here. He's looking to get his 4th Dragon Ball. This man not happy with 2 balls, not happy with 3 balls, had to get 4 balls.
That's
absolutely
right.
Insane.
He already claimed 1 ball, he claimed 2 balls, it wasn't enough, stepped up, got the 3rd ball, and now Kazunoko is definitely sitting patiently in the audience watching these players getting ready to claim his 4th ball, but good lord, these players want to stop it from happening. Someone here wants to claim that opening, that position, that invitation to the Dragon Ball Fighters World Tour Final, which you will get the winner of this event. This winner of this top 8 will claim that prestigious 7th ball.
That's right, coming into this match, it's probably just going to be, a button check, of course.
Let's say, well, he's almost playing the exact same team as Tachikawa. No, it is a button check. So, yeah, current ball holders, we have Kazunoko, of course, with 3 balls, as we keep mentioning. Sonic Fox, winner of Saga 2. Invitation to the finals, and Goichi, winner of Saga 3. And the man you love spamming his emotes, Hook Gang God, Saga 4. Between playing that alien
another
isolation.
Piccolo player. We've already seen 2 Piccolo players here in this top 8. So, you know, this is a very represented character right now. Very popular. I mean, if you get him in the corner, it's just a nightmare. Don't even, no one wants to deal with that.
So this is the last Saga event. This is Saga 7 down here in Australia. A lot of internationals have flown out for this top 8 today, so it is going to be stellar matches, but you're right, it is Saga 7, the last Saga, last chance to claim a ball and claim that invitation. Otherwise, if Kazunoko does it again, he's going to put the 4th position into that last chance qualifier on the 26th of January in LA. So that is going to be amazing. Now, there's already 3 spots.
Yeah, there's already 3 spots in that last chance qualifier, and if Kazunoko wins this one, 4 slots, that will be insane. I mean, it's already going to be insanely hard to watch.
He can gatekeep all he wants, but eventually we need an 8-player tournament for that final.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I'm super excited.
The spot's got to go somewhere. Kazunoko can try and hard to make it a one-man tournament as much as he wants, but it's not going to happen for him. The last chance qualifier for Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour will be insane.
Yes, that's right. And guys, we got to stress that this is the first major since patch 1.13. We tried to start a Bardock level 3 counter yesterday. I think we got to maybe 2 or 3. It's not happening. Ghost Oki from Gotenks is happening a bit more than that. So really, we're seeing fresh teams, we're seeing fresh ideas, we're not seeing the same sort of stuff. People have got these new things. Of course, Gotenks is still very popular. Yamcha has been buffed as well. But for now, a lot of different stuff we're seeing.
We may not have seen the Bardock level 3s quite as much, but we have still seen a lot of Bardock. Definitely still a good and viable character, as you see on the side of CEO, but ApologyMan, not worried. CO popping those assists pretty early in the neutral there, giving ApologyMan the chance to get in with Piccolo, but quickly turns around. CO bringing in the Goku.
Coming in with another double overhead and then delays it.
Gets those sneaky L's in. And now
going to snap in immediately with the solo snap combo. Deal with Piccolo straight away. Wants to get ApologyMan's strongest member out. All right. Interesting setup right there. CO happy to spend a bar on getting another double overhead in the air. Maybe plant some confusion, but it doesn't work out. And now ApologyMan is rewarded with the corner and 4 bars on Piccolo. Tries to catch the uptake there. Does not work out.
Beam assist giving ApologyMan some room to breathe there, but wow, that projectile. Gotta love those slow projectiles. ApologyMan getting the opening with Piccolo. Is he going to be able to take this all the way into the corner to set up something else? He is. He's got
a lot of meter here, and of course, having the Tien, he's going to be able to launch heaps of meter here.
Wow, I was talking about setting up for the next attack. He's done. That was a killing combo right there from past mid-screen. ApologyMan optimizing it, getting a character down and putting himself at an early lead at this first match.
That's right. The Super Dash does take out ApologyMan, and he's going to be able to snap back in that Piccolo as soon as possible. Tries to get another hit, doesn't work out, and ApologyMan is making the most of the situation. Going to get that sliding knockdown in the corner. Oh, and he didn't even instant air dash reset, recognizing that CO is already conditioned to block high after receiving that assist. Bam! So much meter to play with here, and of course, going to have that high damaging Tien super, but Goku to make sure as well.
Chuck in an extra bar, finish off CO's Gotenks, and ApologyMan sitting pretty right now with a 2-character lead.
Yeah.
See if CO can come up with anything on this Yamcha, but it's going to have to be something pretty crazy. And ApologyMan, yeah, with all these assists that he's exposed. But here we go, CO getting an opening now. Yeah,
good whip punish from CO. Going to be able to bring it into the corner and going to go with the level 1. We see this happening a lot. Going with the slow level 1 and into the level 3. Sometimes Yamcha likes to just go for the level 1. But now he's going to have mind games around the spark. And we've seen Tick into the shimmy, but not this time. ApologyMan all about that, and he is blasting his way out. That is sparking burn for ApologyMan though. That said, doesn't matter. Tien assist bops him back up into the air and going to be able to bring him back down to the ground with the Piccolo level 3.
Also a great chance to tag in Piccolo, who's sitting pretty happy right now with the amount of health he has. ApologyMan spreading around any potential damage, getting an
empty
opening
low.
Not even giving CO a chance to pop that sparking. He's got 3 bars in the bank, 3 level 1s. Should be enough damage to do this, especially with the man he is, Tien, looking all Agent 47, coming out, just putting down the hit, getting the job done. ApologyMan up 1-0, so we are pretty early in the top 8. This is losers round 1, but this will be a best of 3 until we get later on in this top 8. So ApologyMan just needs to chalk 1 up to move on in the losers bracket and eventually face whoever comes out of that top winners bracket. And gets an opening right there, air trade from Piccolo. Going to get himself a massive advantage. The assist extension into the corner. Piccolo slapping him down. What's he got? Stands still for a moment, stares him in the eye, gives him a chance to hang himself. Going to set up the Hell Zone, come in for what sort of shenanigans? The empty jump and then IAD again through the air is going to open up CO big time.
That's right. I'm going to bring him down into this corner, and now he's got enough meter to go for it. Gets the jump out attempt. ApologyMan all over the escape options right now and is going to take out CO's first character, the lethal Gotenks, so quickly.
In a game like this, you can get all the openings, all the damage in the world, but being able to completely eliminate a character like that so quickly is a huge advantage for ApologyMan right now. He's looking quite good to move on in the losers bracket.
CO actually spent the whole of last game snapping Piccolo in just to this time bring Goku in.
That's what I thought happened last time, and I thought I just didn't see it properly. I swear he snapped Goku in, then snapped Piccolo. It was a lot of snaps.
Yeah, it's an interesting decision, but now we've got ApologyMan in the corner with Piccolo again. Exactly where he wants to be. Hellzone grenade mix up incoming. Oh, goes high. And he's going to be able to open up CO with this Piccolo. And of course, so much meter to play with. He's going to build those 3 bars, but only needs 2 to finish.
Goku coming in, finishing off the job with the Spotlight Kamehameha, and ApologyMan barely with a scuffed, grazed knee on the Piccolo. He is looking really good right now. CO again left in this position with just the Yamcha. Even though he's got sparking in the bank, I don't think ApologyMan even let him use the sparking last round.
Yeah, and a great cross-up from ApologyMan is just making it look very convincing right now. Another Piccolo level 3 is going to set him up. And now Sparking, of course, is on the table, but playing around it really well and wants to keep him in a tight block string, but CEO finds the gap.
He's going to have to find a lot of gaps here in Victoria, Australia, if he's going to move on for this losers, because as you can see at the top, it is losers round 1. CO staring down the barrel off elimination in top 8.
This guy's garnering for space right now, and ApologyMan is really happy to just force CEO into a mistake while waiting out his Sparking. We've seen that a lot. Nice reflect. That was sick from ApologyMan. Oh, CEO's not even confident in his offense after getting that deflected. Absolutely brutal, and now he can't find an opportunity. ApologyMan sniffs it. He's going to go with his loops.
Excellent play from ApologyMan all around the movement. You could see CO trying to get aggressive with the Yamcha while he had the Sparking active, but ApologyMan just did not let it happen. Stayed away, blocked, reflected. The handshake has already happened, like while mid-sentence then they are packing up and going home as ApologyMan. Well, ApologyMan's not going home. He is staying around for the losers quarterfinal. We will see CO heading out in top 8 losers.
That's right. So we have started it in losers. So we had Tachikawa already progressed, and now we have ApologyMan progressing to losers quarterfinal, securing himself at least a 6th place finish in the top 6, or a 5th place finish.
I assume that means we're going to be heading on to the winners side of top 8 next. We are still early here in the top 8 today, so if you guys are here now, it is good timing to show up. Losers round, we've already seen Tachikawa eliminate LordKnight, and we just saw ApologyMan eliminate CO, but next up in winners, I'm not too sure which match specifically it'll be, but we've got Kazunoko versus... Oh, if I can see
we've got
up right now.
Yeah, we've got Kindevu versus Nakkiel, and Nakkiel has been playing so solid. Of course, he's playing the Kazunoko team, the Gotenks, the Yamcha, the adult Gohan. He's making it look incredibly strong. And yesterday we only saw maybe one person, and that was an Australian, Ando, dealing with the Ghost Oki really, really well. Deflecting the first one, Fuzzy guarding the second one, deflecting the third one even. So showing a lot of really cool ideas about defending the Ghost Oki. But
not quite well enough to make it in the top 8.
Yeah, exactly, that's
Nakkiel
right.
Is today,
and ultimately it's gonna open you up eventually. You can just delay it a little bit, bait the deflect. So it's tough. That's for sure, and now we have Nakkiel and Kindevu. Kindevu actually showing yesterday that he could bleed. He was bleeding a little bit to some of our Australian players, and it'd be interesting to see how this match goes. Nakkiel, on his tear from yesterday, may be a bit favoured right now.
Now, so I'm not too sure how well Dragon Ball FighterZ community knows Kindevu, you can see on the right here, because I don't see too many people talk about him too much, but this guy's an absolute fighting game legend. He used to throw it down big time in Street Fighter 4 with that Rufus, playing up against people like Daigo, and taking names, taking wins. This guy is a legend of the fighting game community, and that is why he is here in top 8 today in Australia for Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour Saga 7. So this is going to be uppers. This is going to be a winners match. So no elimination here, but the winner will move on to go into winners final. So it'll be an absolute massive win for whoever can pull this through. Both players looking pretty serious, trying to get it on. Nakkiel rocking the headphones. I'm surprised how few headphones we've seen going around this weekend. Everybody just kind of rocking it, open ears.
That's right. We've had pretty much only Nakkiel and ApologyMan asked for headphones so far. Everyone else is pretty happy to play without the sound at all.
Which is surprising. I feel like there's a lot of sound cues. Not that myself have actually learned to deal with them properly. But
I was watching Kazunoko play casuals yesterday, and he's able to vanish on in reaction to vanish without the sound cue. And I thought, that was pretty tough, but showing it super easy.
I wouldn't use Kazunoko as a level of comparison to anything really. That guy is on another level. He is barely human. But for now, we will see Panda Global Nakkiel versus Kindevu. So Panda Global Nakkiel is on the white pants Gotenks. Kindevu rocking the yellow banana pants.
Now that Android 16 just clipped, so when he went for that rush, wow, what a reaction right there. Bringing in that assist on reaction and going to be able to get that Gotenks in right now. Of course, this is the major threat. Don't want to have to deal with the Ghost Oki. No, man, the loops, but such excellent defense right now from Kindevu. He's getting his assist back, and they both clash. That was absolutely insane. insane. Don't know what happened in that mirror there.
That was the defense of a mirror. Exactly, it was a mirror. The defense of a man who knew the limits of Gotenks, knew exactly what he was trying to go for, and blocked it all so perfectly. But Nakkiel still being forced to turn on the sparking.
Oh, goes empty low this time, and Nakkiel is going to be rewarded with this. Bardock combo in the corner. Lots of meter to play with. Gonna go into the mix and gonna be able to bring in the tall character with the fuzzy, but Kindevu was so savvy to that, blocks it and goes straight into the sparking. But an excellent anti-air from Nakkiel in return.
Yeah, that was sick. I was wondering why he was going to tag in when he was laying so much damage down, but I guess he was looking for the fuzzy setup, as you were mentioning, the tall Android 16.
That's right, having Gohan. Oh, wow, these guys trying to look for the perfect timing of the vanish to maintain corner positioning, but what a confirm
Yeah, that
from
was
Nakkiel.
a sick cattle. Oh no, we commentator cursed that one. But it looked pretty good for a while there. Nakkiel not getting phased, not letting it get to him, just going straight back in again with the adult Gohan, laying down the pressure, getting the block string, no jumping back. What are you doing? Galactic Donut going to keep you locked down using both assists.
Oh man, just landed a bit short, and Kindevu is going to get a clean hit right now. Take him up in the corner.
The patience from Kindevu. Once those both those assists were done from Nakkiel, he went for his good 10 seconds of the block string with the 2 assists, but as soon as Kindevu realized, now you're all by yourself, as soon as you do anything that give me the advantage, I will take it, and I will put you in the corner.
Oh!
And I will grab you, I will dunk you, I will vanish and extend this. He does have no meter at the moment, so...
doesn't get the completion. Another chance for Nakkiel to switch out and get his Gotenks.
Oh, having 0 bars from Kindevu was so crucial there. He could have just ended this combo early or just tried to go for a really basic B&B just to spend the level 1, but no meter.
Goes low, great blocking from Kindevu, and then instant air dash reset. Amazing defense right now, blocking for days. Oh! Charges up the Mega Fist right there, and he's just going to blow through that deflect. An amazing kill from Nakkiel after all of that tight pressure, after all of those mix-ups, delaying at the crucial time to blow up that deflect.
I'm just going to spin my arms like this, and if you walk into them, it's your own fault. What else? Who else can you blame? Nakkiel. Showing who is the superior Gotenks in this matchup so far, because I feel like a lot of the work has been coming from the little men themselves, plural, setting up what we love, the new Bardock level 3, the new Ghost Oki, getting the opening, taking out Android 16. Nakkiel sitting pretty in more ways than one, just needs to deal with Kindevu's Gotenks. It's going to be a hard road for Kindevu to make a comeback from here.
Doesn't quite get the follow-up, but still such a mountain to climb for Kindevu. Does manage to get out of the corner, and now these guys are back to the neutral. Oh, nice hit from Kindevu, and that's so important, guys. If you are getting confused, we've got Kindevu in the yellow tanks.
Kindevu the Banana Man, aka the one laying down the DOA volleyball right now, spiking it down. Boys, where you're at, this is going to be one character on the side of Kindevu, but this man needs to play almost perfectly from here.
Still so important to have Gohan with Yamcha assist available. It's still so much potential here, even without the Gotenks. Oh, finds the hit. Gonna bring him down. Tries to get it, but he was too high up in the air to get that confirmed, and he's gonna get an excellent whiff punish on that anti-air attempt from Nakkiel.
Kindevu's starting to make this look doable now. Is he actually? Oh, God, I don't want to commentate a curse, but this would be amazing if he can make this comeback.
Oh, he baited the DP perfectly!
Wow, that was calculated. Nakkiel reeling a bit back in his chair from that one, feeling a little stressed now. You can feel it's getting to him, maybe feeling a bit too confident. Kindevu not relenting for a moment. The 2H from Gotenks catching Nakkiel out, about given a chance to breathe.
Nice!
Straight into the level 3.
Excellent from Nakkiel, finding the air, spinning meter on that Wolfang Fist.
Full FighterZ here. Kindevu getting that water. Stay hydrated, everyone.
Now, we've seen, oh man, that was such a cool way to bait the DP plus assist combo. Of course, if you don't have your own assist to lock down somebody while you're baiting that DP assist, you need to think of something a bit more creative. And he jumped at a great height, baited it out, and then got the punish on the whiff DP. Excellent stuff from Kindevu, but not enough.
Creative is a great word, because I feel like that's the way both these players are playing in this set. Especially in a mirror. You can say Gotenks, maybe a little obnoxious, but a fun character. And when you see a mirror like this, both players being forced to try to come up with something. Ooh, that something is a super dash that crosses over to the right, getting the hit.
Nice delay right there. So smart from Kindevu, but Nakkiel is all over the escape that he tried to take, and now he's going to bring in the 16. Nice vanish timing right there to avoid it altogether and rewarded with corner positioning. Delay, and Kindevu's got to be hating himself right now, getting hit by that DP.
Yeah, DP assist, the classic, what we see from my dog Gohan this time. Nakkiel delaying it a little bit, not just blowing it straight out the gate as soon as he woke up in the corner, just giving Kindevu a second to make his move, and Nakkiel to realize it's a safe option.
Amazing defensive sequence right there from Kindevu, but are going to DP straight through it. Didn't go for any sort of vanish cancel, and just missed out on getting that Gotenks on the guard cancel.
Just clipping Gotenks on the nose, setting him down, saying, sit down, son. Let's do this. Ooh, Gotenks. Kindevu, willing to respond in kind, coming in with the super dash. Going to get a nice tidy combo with some knockdown into the corner, try and set up, and you know it. It's the ghosts.
We got that Ghost Oki, and just go low, no instant air dash at all. New leg loop combos that we have been talking about.
Where is your Oki at? Just vanished that, son. Nakkiel, excellent execution there. Vanishing the ghost, getting himself the corner combo with a whole bunch of meter to spend. I'm not sure if he's got enough damage for a kill here.
Oh, what a bait from Nakkiel! Damn! And
that man was thinking 5-10 seconds ahead. He knew he might not have the damage. He was thinking, I need to come up with another interesting setup to go with here. And oh my.
Oh, and a great anti-air from Kindevu. He's going to be rewarded with this corner right now. We're going to get some spiking combos before it runs out. It's just run out. Unfortunate, and he doesn't get the completion. Nakkiel getting the right.
You have to feel for Kindevu right now, because I feel like this has been some pretty even trading back and forth, but Kindevu is actually getting blown up in this set. Nakkiel, one character ahead. I'm not sure if he's got enough damage to finish off the 16, but it is looking pretty bad for Kindevu right now with no sparking on the deck. Forced to cancel in this Bardock, who's just going to get opened up.
That's right, and now we've got Nakkiel able to confirm completely into leg loops off that guard cancel attempt. Look at the punishment on this man.
And look at that red bar on the top left. Look at the damage that is being put down right now from Nakkiel.
80%.
Oh my god. And this man, Kindevu, does not have the sparking to regenerate any of that blue health. He is left looking for any opportunity to tag or get an opening, but I'm not sure what he could go for. Are you trying to tag Android 16 to separate the health? Or do you want to use him as the valuable assist he is with Bardock on point? There's the tag.
Trying to slide in, and he's got an assist to back him up. Tried to read the jump back, but a chance for Kindevu.
Kindevu definitely still, as you say, has a chance. He can win this. He's just got absolutely no room for failure, no room for messing things up, as he just has dropped a couple of these combos here.
That's right, and with Android 16, the rules for the combo, you can only use one anti-air grab per combo, and one anti-air air grab and one anti-air forward grab in your combos, and he's doing the same one twice, forcing it to whiff. So he's not keeping track of which one he's using his combo already, and that is making things very, very difficult for him right now. Nerves maybe from stream. Still,
I was going to say, it seems like nerves. It is surprising because the play we've seen from every top 8 player, all internationals coming out here, absolute optimizations. All they've hit the lab, they've done the studying, they've taken the notes. But Kindevu, yeah, I guess it is tournament nerves.
That's
he has dropped quite a few combos in this set, which really is making the life difference right now.
Forces out that assist, but Nakkiel still finds the hit with the beam at the full screen. It is dropped, giving Kindevu another chance, but a great anti-air from Nakkiel is going to take out Kindevu, sending Kindevu to the losers bracket, as Nakkiel will progress on to winners final to face the winner of our next match, which will be Kazunoko against Supernoon.
And you see Supernoon coming up straight away, so these guys are ready. You see Supernoon, that match had barely finished, and he was jumping straight up on the stage, giving some hugs to Nakkiel, giving the love on stage.
That's right, a lot of camaraderie between these American players. They want to see each other succeed, especially as they've all traveled out so far, and they all want to
beat the guy who is sitting up at the table
right
now. That's really that's the focus. The elephant in the room is the Japanese man we see setting up by the name of Kazunoko, God's Garden's own. 3 triple ball holder, looking for the quad, looking for the 4-peat. It's going to set up against NRG Supernoon. Now this is a winners match. This is an upper bracket match.
Yep.
But it will be for winners finals to go up against Nakkiel. So
yeah, and Kazunoko already today already this weekend, I should say. First place in Guilty Gear. First place in Blaze Blue Cross Tag. First place in Street Fighter 5. And now, of course, looking to be first place in Dragon Ball.
Not
for
if
the,
almost
fourth time.
anyone in this building has anything to say against it, he won't be. But unfortunately, it comes down ultimately to the players we have on stage and what Kazunoko can bring to the stage today. More importantly, the other players. We want to see... I guess when you're one of the best players, been taking names, taking tournaments, you put a bit of a target on your head. You think if anybody's going to be sitting down, studying, practicing, analyzing potential competitors, potential matchups, people should be learning what Kazunoko does, learning his style. And I guess sometimes when you're at the top, you know, you paint that target on your head, you kind of feel like maybe everybody's vying just to beat you.
That's right. And I mean, not only that, but when you're at that level, just like we saw with Goichi, just like we saw with Sonic Fox, people like to copy your team, copy your strategy, you know, make it work. You know, if you're doing something so right, if you're, you know, you've obviously got a lot of like ideas with this team, and you see a lot of copycatting, and that's happened forever in fighting games. You know, people always seeing the top players play something, want to join in, and you just want to win, man.
That's why that last sentence, you just want to win. That's why I respect Kazunoko. I've got no shame for him coming out taking his fourth ball. I know if I was in Kazunoko's position and had the skills he had, I would be trying to take every single ball for myself, all 7, hoard them up in my house, make a nice little statue out of it or something. Because ultimately, he's just doing his thing. It's all up to everybody else to step up and play at his level, bring some challenge. That's just what the man is looking for. He's almost one punch man in the DBFZ world at this point. Like, he's just looking for the competition. He just wants someone to beat him.
That's right. And Kazunoko, of course, representing his team, representing obviously another Gotenks within Saga 7. Supernoon representing the Kindevu, one of the few last representatives of Kindevu. Not many left. And, of course, we're looking forward to seeing Gohan again at some point, but he has got tendonitis, and hope we'll probably see him again for the final event. But until then, he needs to rest up and stay healthy as we start this next match.
Kazunoko just blowing all of the assists straight out the gate to get that opening, and it's good to see. That's kind of how I like to play my neutrals, and pressing both the assists before I actually press a button. Kazunoko doing the same and getting an opening, getting the Ghost Oki, getting the hit, getting a combo, and starting this one kind of how we'd expect it. I'd like to see Supernoon do some work, and work is how he does as he cancels in the Bardock. Going to get a nice combo to turn around, put Kazunoko in the corner.
Nice from Supernoon. Gets through that deflect immediately. Going to be able to get this sliding knockdown in the corner. Jail him down to the ground, and a good stagger. Doesn't quite get the vanish at the right time. We can see players are desperately trying to get that timing. It is a very, very tight link, but if you can get it, you maintain corner position.
I think we've seen that once yesterday. Was it Fenrich or Tachikawa?
Yeah,
or someone?
Tachikawa was going for it, and it's definitely what players are working towards now. It's getting that vanish on the guard cancel to maintain the corner. We see just there Kazunoko using the vanish himself to make sure he maintains corner there, and it's just so important.
We've got some of the best players in the world here in top 8, and what we were playing yesterday, and I've seen several of these players attempt what we're talking about, that vanish in the corner, but only once have I seen it successfully pulled off.
Supernoon going to be able to make the most of this sparking, but actually drops the combo.
It doesn't matter. Kazunoko not quite holding the button, not taking that through the combo, but that's all right. Supernoon just can keep rocking.
Nice. Good stuff from Supernoon. Cancels perfectly and going to be able to keep this momentum in the corner against Kazunoko right now. Now, guys, every time we get excited about someone doing well against Kazunoko, even if Kazunoko loses a game, he seems to power up after that. So, man, Supernoon is going to have to continually make it count, and that is exactly how he's going to do it, taking out this adult Gohan as soon as possible.
In a versus game like this, sometimes you only have a couple of windows of opportunity to make your play, or ultimately put yourself out there at a loss, as Kazunoko can just optimize every one of his combos, look for just a few openings, and it can turn around so quickly in a game like this.
See, he was going for that timing again. We keep reiterating, it's so strict.
Even Kazunoko's not getting it quite right. But this he's going to get right. Optimized corner with the knockdown. Going to use the Ghost Oki as usual. Supernoon
going to try and blow through it, and it does recover really, really quickly, but...
Oh, that Beyblade. What a great move. What an amazing move to have in a fighting game. So good. He thought he'd go for it again, but Supernoon was ready for it.
All over it. Going to maintain the corner here. Staggering it. He's still got the Kindevu assist, and then straight into the Dragon Rush. That's right, Supernoon looking strong right now. Just has to deal with the Yamcha with no meter, with no sparking. 3 characters alive. So much to play with right now. So many options in the neutral.
Audience here definitely getting very excited. I'm not quite sure if they're supporting Supernoon or just looking forward to actually someone beating Kazunoko, but it has not happened yet. You can't count this man out, even while he's got a sparking-less Yamcha on the board. This man can do amazing things.
Oh, he faked it! Made it that light just whiff, and then he went immediately for the low. Supernoon looking so good right now, and gonna go straight into the level 3. Of course, Bardock, level 3 post-patch, does push him further away, but he does have assist to make sure that he can still get a similar mix-up, but does try to fake him out. Kazunoko all over that mix-up. And a nice jump in from Kazunoko.
He was ready with the DR tech, getting an opening now, but this is all Supernoon's game to lose right now. 3 characters on the board, a lot of damage. Kazunoko spending most of his meter just to get this knockdown in the corner. No assists, no real mix-up potential other than the basic.
What a reflect, but Kazunoko is all over that as well. Unfortunately, does not get the completion, but you've got to be sweating right now against Kazunoko. He has made Yamcha come back since the beginning of DBZ.
Oh my god, active. Ready for the tagging.
So close, almost stayed active enough, and just frames away.
You can bet in a situation like this, Kazunoko's going to keep playing his heart out with this Yamcha right now, and he's putting the work in.
Crossup, and this is exactly what's so crazy about Kazunoko. He's 1 character down, this 1 character is on 30% HP, and you still feel anxious. You still feel like he can bring it back at any moment, and Supernoon was trying desperately to get 1 hit for that whole time, but now he's working on a massive comeback. Can Supernoon close it out? Can Kazunoko make this comeback? Oh, what an anti-air!
This guy, Kazunoko, is just insane. Somebody please control this man. If he pulls this comeback back, he was like half health on this sparkingless Yamcha with little meter when Supernoon had all 3 characters in the bank, but don't count Supernoon out yet. He just needs to try and build up a bit of meter and try and get the odd hit here now. Oh, but no, but he's going to drop it with the Kindevu. Kazunoko coming in.
Oh my goodness! He gets another hit and he's going to be able to go into sliding knockdown. Supernoon going to be kicking himself after that drop, and he gets the uptick! Is he going to be able to complete it here? He just needs 1 more. Will the Wolfbang Fish finish it off? It's not enough! 1 more mix-up from both guys. These guys are reflecting at a distance. That clash! Supernoon takes the first game!
Supernoon popping off like he just won the whole tournament, but that's what you got to feel like winning a game like that from Kazunoko when you know that man is trying his absolute hardest, trying his heart out with the man he loves, Yamcha. What an absolute match, and Supernoon's feeling it, but do not get overconfident, my friend. You've still got 1 win to go to move on in two winners final against Kazunoko. Wow. These guys have come to Australia to play this weekend, my friend, and they are not holding anything back. Of course,
wow.
one of the last chances to seize one of the balls before the last chance qualifier, which you know is just going to be an absolute death hit. Going to be beyond any Tenkaichi we know, so right now Supernoon really wants to get this win. He needs to not feel himself too hard.
That's
Kazunoko
right, and of course, Kazunoko is one of those guys who is always like, everyone gets 1. So, that said, look how hard Supernoon had to fight for that. He was 3 characters to 1 for most of that final part, and he still almost brought it back. So Kazunoko gonna send a message straight away with this Gotenks in the corner.
Showing that composition, not being too phased after the first round loss. Actually, if I was Kazunoko, I'd be feeling pretty fit. You know, just how much work I just did with Yamcha on his own. Fit is how this man is playing.
And working on a perfect right now. My goodness, Kazunoko is angry after that clash.
Spending all the meter, making sure that Kindevu gets out of here. Yeah, has Supernoon made Kazunoko mad? I'm not sure if it's possible, but if it is, it's going to happen here today.
What a tech. Kazunoko is powered up, the hype. This man is a seasoned tournament veteran. We've seen him 2 plays, but now Supernoon gets his first hit. Nice fast fall, but Supernoon not opened up. Great defense so far.
The blocking.
No more assists for Supernoon. Going to give him another chance to open up to the neutral.
Excellent work from Supernoon, blocking all of that sequence there from someone like Kazunoko. Oh, he blocks the low as well. Wow.
Blocking still and gets a good vanish, but Kazunoko, you know his reactions are absolutely insane. Ready to keep him in the corner. And a nice hit. Good stuff from Supernoon. Finally didn't take any major opening up. And now he's rewarded with the corner and the level 3.
Supernoon playing absolutely amazing for the past 20 seconds there, just blocking so much from Kazunoko, turning around, getting his own corner, level 3 knockdown.
Oh! Gonna have to deal with that. Unfortunately, can't get through the DP assist, but finally opened up from Kazunoko, and he's gonna get the sick combo in the corner. Bring him down. Power up. And then... Oh man, he's got 2! Of course, Cell dies.
Yeah, die so quickly.
Yeah,
it's not going to be able to get much out of your birthday. But hey, that little bit of blue damage chips straight away from Bardock, and it matters when Supernoon's down to 1 character with Sparking on the deck, taking away 20% of health like that. Helps a lot. Of course, he's Kazunoko, 3 characters, Sparking meter in the bank. He's probably looking quite pretty on this one. I'm not sure if Supernoon can amount the same type of solid comeback, but it is Bardock.
That's right, and he is going... Kazunoko looking so strong right now. He's going to use the Sparking, and that's going to give him the damage boost that he needs, the meter build that he needs in order to finish it off with 3 level 1s right now. And Supernoon is probably already thinking about the next game, and we've got to think, what's the adjustment that's got to be made here?
I'd say he needs to play at the same time in the first round. What he did the first round, just do that again.
That's right.
Just block, lol.
Well, I think what we saw happen is that... there was a really, really clean hit early on in that match, and Kazunoko was able to start his Ghost Oki immediately. It was a hit from the mid-screen, carried straight to the corner. Supernoon, it's hard to say this, but you can't get hit at round start. So important. You can't back off too much at round start. You're going to get smashed there as well, already cornering yourself. So, needs to position himself so well, and man, another good hit from Kazunoko.
It's not just the hits, it's the way Kazunoko just eliminated Supernoon's Kid Buu so quickly. That was the real crux.
Amazing way to deal with the Ghost Oki. Reflects through the Yamcha assist. Still has to hold this. And now he's got his own assist to lay down his own pressure. Kid Buu, and now getting the throw. Kazunoko, we see him flinching beside us. Damn, he was frustrated. He did not get that. And he's going to be able to go into this cell. Solar Kamehameha.
Crowd in the venue lighting up big time when Supernoon gets that confirmation there. I feel like, as I mentioned, I'm not sure if Supernoon fans or just fans of watching Kazunoko actually being beaten in this, because either way, it's going to be something to see. Supernoon's Cell coming out. He's the main man, the perfect organism. You haven't seen him too much in the last couple of weeks, but he is still a character. He's still here, and he is...
Can't quite get a clean hit right now. Waiting for the assist, and does get the Yamcha follow-up. Supernoon going to take this combo, and now going to take this corner pressure as well. Nice deflect, but wow, so ready with that Gotenks assist. Gonna bring down, but not enough to finish off this cell, but you cannot block forever. And after such a promising and exciting, nail-biting first game, Kazunoko.
Yeah, Supernoon's Cell just super dashing straight into that donut shop, eating it up, but taking the remorse from the man Kazunoko. This is what I talked about in the last round. You can trade back and forth all day all you want, but if you're going to lose a character this quickly, especially one like Cell and now Kazunoko, 3 bars, Sparking, and a big corner combo against Kid Buu, he should be able to spend the cash to eliminate this Kid Buu and leave Supernoon down to nothing but a Bardock.
That's right. Kazunoko looking super dominant. This is the classic, absolute classic of Kazunoko.
Kazunoko just turned that around after there was a clash in the air, just took the advantage with the adult Gohan buttons in the air are so ridiculous. And now he's turning around. Look at this combo. So much damage. Right. Still 5 bars in the bank. Is this over?
It is going to be, because he's going to be able to do the delayed Yamcha into the level 3. Kazunoko is going to whip. Okay, one more chance for Supernoon.
If you're Supernoon right now, what are you thinking right now? It's like, I'm dead, I'm dusted, I've just lost. But Kazunoko somehow miraculously dropped the combo.
It's meant to be.
I've walked out on the street, I found a $100 bill lying on the ground. How am I going to spend it?
Oh, okay, great counter advantage that time to deal with the tag, but Kazunoko is just going to DP.
No, he took that $100 note straight to the casino, my friend.
My goodness, Kazunoko playing so clean. Everything's so meaty right now, making it difficult for any sort of escape. And then the Yamcha assist just opening up Supernoon. Gonna be able to bring him up. Gonna be able to bring him down. And of course, with the last power-up, that's it. Supernoon will be moving to the lower bracket, but Kazunoko will see Nakkiel in the winners' finals.
I know you guys are Nakkiel fans out there. Panda Global's Nakkiel will be the next one to go against Kazunoko in winners final, as my friend JD just mentioned, but I think we might wait a little bit for that. We'll go down into the losers matches, which should be looking something like Kindevu versus ApologyMan, and as they are both right now looking to get up on the stage, I guess that's what's coming up next. Kindevu.
That's right. Yeah, we have got Kindevu and ApologyMan. And ApologyMan, I mean, basically the whole of the US has kind of been popping off. Let's see which one of them can take it to Kazunoko. We saw Supernoon. Almost. I mean, that was such an exciting first game, but then Kazunoko just turned it on. I mean, he gets a read. This guy is a veteran. That's why he's already won 3 tournaments this weekend. That's why he's already won 3 Dragon Balls. You know, come on. This guy is insane. But
it is a little crazy. If only maybe, like, I guess back in the early days of Dragon Ball FighterZ, on everybody's radar was Sonic Fox and Goichi. As you mentioned, Goichi taking a little bit of time out, letting his Cyclops brothers coming in, Fenrich and Dogora trying to get some wins out there in the league. Goichi taking a step back just to hit that hyperbolic time chamber. That's what I imagine Goichi's in right now, just getting stronger and stronger, ready for the finals. But, of course, Kazunoko out here taking names, taking wins, looking for the extra ball. But if anybody can stop him, it's going to be one of these 2 guys on the stage right now. ApologyMan and Kindevu.
Well, that's right. And I mean, still to come, of course, we've got Tachikawa, and he'll be playing against Supernoon. Tachikawa, of course, coming 3rd at the Evo Japan. And he's still to come. He's got some insane stuff. And insane ways that he navigates neutral with his long-range Frieza assist, and of course his hit for up close. So we are going to now be coming to ApologyMan and Kindevu.
So a lot of the players we've got here in Australia have actually been pretty close to claiming that invitation to the Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour. Of course, this is a major Saga event, so the winner will claim the ball and claim an invitation and travel and all of that to the finals. But you can see in Saga 4 in Mexico, the one that Hook Game God took it, Thunderstruck tournament, I believe it was. Supernoon came 2nd, and ApologyMan came 3rd at that. And Tachikawa came 3rd at the recent Saga 6 in Japan. So a lot of our players have come so close, and then having this gatekeeper on the top of their head, it's either got to make them more passionate, more driven, more enthusiastic, or go in the opposite direction. Whichever way that happens, we're going to find out here tonight, right here in Melbourne, Australia. I'm stoked to have you guys with us, and a huge thanks to everyone who has made this possible for us. And that is Twitch, twitch.tv. You know this site. If you're here, if you're hearing me, if you're watching this, you're on twitch.tv. You know it, you love it. They bring us all the fighting games and all the other sorts of live experiences that we love. Bandai Namco, of course, the people involved in helping us bring us this amazing game, the Dragon Ball FighterZ game, and the World Tour experience, and of course Toei Animation. I believe we ran that Super Broly trailer earlier. If you've all copped that Super Broly trailer, the movie hype is real at the moment, so go out and cop that movie after this.
Yeah, that's right. And guys, also a big thank you to you for being here, for being a part of this event. You are just as much a part of the experience as the viewers, as the people who love to watch this game and love to be a part of the community. We thank you so much for being here, and let's keep going. Let's get hyped. Let's get excited.
That's right, Grown-A Man. We're all putting our milk in the microwave for ApologyMan right now, and he's feeling it. He's feeling all those rotations right now. The microwave beams heating him up on the stage. But we're going full Wheat Bix right now, full warm Wheat Bix. Kindevu doing great at blocking, and the tech, and scoops him out of the air as well. Kindevu, he's had his Wheat Bix this morning.
Oh man, Kindevu is not keeping track of the grabs that he has used in the combo. Of course, it was a unique situation, but he had already used that version of the grab, and going to give ApologyMan an opportunity where Kindevu would have rather had the Oki. Nice.
Kindevu's reflect, hitting the open air, hitting the airwaves as ApologyMan sneaks in with Tien, getting a full combo in the corner, setting it up with the Piccolo assist, but Kindevu hitting the sparking, not only to regen all this health on 16, but giving himself the offensive advantage.
Bro. And he's going to use all that sparking damage to get so much of this level 3 damage on the board and make him think about the sparking. Goes low, and now going to keep going with this pressure.
If you're going to pop sparking at level 1, that's probably one of the best ways to do it. The amount of damage and health restoration Kindevu just got from that sparking. But ApologyMan, not phased, not scared, coming in big time, throwing down the grenades, looking at the little men trying to find an opening. But Kindevu's blocking is just amazing, the defense on this guy.
using the EX special of Piccolo to avoid that situation. And now they've both reset to the neutral. Nice going low right there from ApologyMan. Gelled him from the air, brought him down to the ground, and rewarded now with the corner. And snap setups coming in. Still got the Tien to extend this pressure. We saw Kindevu thinking about the fuzzy. He's been thinking about fuzzies all day. This man has been stand blocking. Whenever someone brings in that Android 16, you're thinking, oh man, he's going to fuzzy me. But he didn't. He just went low, and now he is going to pay for it with his life.
Especially a player like ApologyMan, you know he's got the skills, you know he's got the tech, and you know he's got the knowledge to try and condition you, and he feels the opportunity to get that fuzzy on the 16 in the corner. So you see Kindevu getting called out by what seems such like a blatant like high, and then straight into the 2 Ls from the Piccolo. It's all about worrying about that fuzzy. ApologyMan looking very strong in this one.
Garnering for space right now. ApologyMan waiting for his assist, but Kindevu's going to get a nice hit. He times that with the Gotenks assist so well.
Yeah, nice setup with the donut there. Letting Kindevu take the turn and now getting the opening he needs. If he's going to turn the set around with no sparking, not a lot to work with the Android 16 down, he's going to have to make something come out of this. Do as much damage as possible and try and come up with something else. No, he tags in the Piccolo, in fact, tries to lay
Goes
down the
fuzzy, but great blocks. He tried to poke out with that 2L, but Kindevu at the perfect spacing to deal with it, and now he's going to be able to go for even more right here. So much damage.
Corner Bardock combo is actually amazing right now. Kindevu showing the synergy of his team. That was sick. Getting that corner combo from the LL on Bardock and then coming in with the 2L, full 3L sequence. Key blast. Wow, I need to steal that combo. Look, I'm a Bardock player, so that's what I was kind of feeling. Look at that one. I need to go, wow, that was crazy. Kindevu has turned this around so quickly. You're now getting another opening on Tien. Gonna set up the Ghost, try and make something. Delays the Super Dash a little. Reflex from ApologyMan.
Good stuff from ApologyMan. We've seen that he's got these sort of combos already. Let's see this Tien stuff right here. He's got the 7 bars of meter with Tien. Is he gonna bump it? 2, 3, 4!
The damage on all sides. The entire venue right now just felt the heat wave coming out of ApologyMan's Tien. That one hurt. That one hurt big time.
Oh,
and
man.
As hurt as much as ApologyMan's going to feel the loss of Tien, especially with all this sparking time active right now. And just like that, despite what we just saw from ApologyMan's Tien, Kindevu has just been doing amazing work to turn this one around. Been going absolutely ham with the Bardock, and there's even 6 Dragon Balls stocked, but no one near 7 meters.
Kindevu, what a comeback! This man has been fighting his way back, and he's going to get rewarded.
So close to 3 bars, so close to the level 3.
Is this going to do enough? Not enough! One more chance for ApologyMan, and he tried to challenge after the universal overhead, but it was too meaty. He had too many plus frames right there. Bad challenge from ApologyMan. And
ApologyMan just getting caught over at the meter. I reckon if he had the level 3 on the Bardock, he maybe won't be able to finish that one off. Went for the 2 level 1s, but that's why I keep talking about Kindevu. This guy has just been amazing. The amount of blocking, the amount of defense this man just put out, and then making that comeback. Whoa.
Nice delay to deal with the deflect. ApologyMan with the appropriate read. Going to be rewarded with even more pressure on this Gotenks. Coming straight back in. Gets through the deflect. Gets enough time to set up the Hell Zone grenade mix-ups. No, you don't get to tag here. And now I'm going to throw your Gotenks.
ApologyMan coming out strong. This is so much damage in a potentially killing situation here. He's got level 3. He's going to spend 1 bar, and not 1 more bar, because that's all he needs to finish off Kindevu's Gotenks and get 1 character up in the second match. Losers quarterfinal. Each player fighting on to move on in this top 8 tournament to go to losers semifinals.
Tries to go with the side switch there, but he goes with the pressure reset. ApologyMan not respecting the advantage. Kindevu has dropped that so many times there, you've got to wonder if he is nervous.
That was an amazing side switch there from ApologyMan, throwing down the Tien assist on the right and jumping over to the left with Goku, making that crazy to have to deal with, and Kindevu could not deal with it.
Staggering the pressure just enough.
That's why you stagger the pressure there. That was the exact situation where you're trying to bait someone into that reflect, and you can just look at them and be like, yo, what up?
Tien doing work. ApologyMan looking much stronger than last time, but we did see a familiar situation before where he did make the comeback. He did have Gotenks before for most of it, so it's going to be tough Gonna go with that Bardock level 3, of course. We haven't seen that this much. I think Kindevu is one of the only people representing Bardock. Actually, we got Supernoon representing as well, but still, we're not seeing it that much. And you can see the threat isn't that big, but he's gonna blast straight through it. And he's gonna use the sparking to get this sick confirmed.
We got loops, Bardock loops. Forget all your other loops. These are the loops I came here to see. That was so good from Kindevu's Bardock, actually pulling off the 236 S in the corner, getting that set up, using the sparking to extend maximum damage. Specific sparking combo loops from the Bardock. This Kindevu, he is just on one right now. He seems to intentionally just put himself as a disadvantage just to make himself stronger. He's playing like a Saiyan, knowing the more damage he takes, just the better and stronger he gets right now, and it is working, except that ApologyMan is in there. 7 bars, no meter for ApologyMan to work with. Kindevu
didn't have the block stun available to him, but Kindevu has at least been able to keep sparking for a little bit, and he's going to get the confirm. How much sparking's he got left? Okay, recognizes the sparking, running out, so important. Amazing awareness from Kindevu to adjust his combo just as sparking ran out, and now he has got the corner, of course, with the nerf to Bardock's level 3. Wow, he still managed to tech that, these guys. Insane right now, he still got it. Well done to Kindevu, getting that double lariat right there, so aware. And now wasting more of ApologyMan's sparking timer, but using that, that option, and he's going to re-reward it with the corner. Kindevu's got all that damage is going to stick. Guard cancel, but forward tech will avoid the corner. We've seen that so many times. ApologyMan is not respecting the downwards lariat in that tech situation. And now Kindevu is rewarded with the corner and the fuzzy!
Kindevu playing absolutely out of his mind here, as I said. Working the Super Saiyan approach, just getting stronger and stronger the closer he looks to defeat. ApologyMan's only going to need one good opening.
Oh man, what a tech from Kindevu. That was crucial. He was just about to lose there. So now you can tell this guy he faked the cross up right there, but Kindevu was jumping. He's going to be able to get... No, just drops it. He wanted the sliding knockdown there, but now has to play neutral. Tries to go down again. No, that was... Oh my goodness. Just completely whipped on both sides. Catches the air backdash, but it doesn't work out. Goes into the auto combo. And then he whip punishes the deflect. He's going to be able to bring him up into the air now. And he's going to go with the level 3. Now, this probably isn't going to be enough. It's probably going to leave him on 1 HP. ApologyMan has 3 meter to go for a level 3 of his own. During any of this pressure, Kindevu has to be so careful about staggering it. The patience. And he goes to level 3!
ApologyMan blocks it both perfectly and then hits a level 3 on the brink of being eliminated from the tournament. This was losers finals with Kindevu up 1. That was the play ApologyMan had to make to survive on in the top 8 tournament. You see the reaction coming from ApologyMan and the laughs coming from the crowd. I'm not laughing, I am absolutely stoked. That was amazing. ApologyMan, that's how you play in neutral in these versus games. Just pop that level 3 at the perfect time to move on. That was his tournament life on the line there.
That's right, and as we were saying, you know, have to be so careful of staggering pressure against someone with 3 meter, did not respect it, and ApologyMan with the appropriate response. Nice, weathers the Ghost Oki, and gets the perfect deflect into tag. ApologyMan looking strong right now, but no, the Whip Dragon Rush is going to open him up and reward Kindevu with pressure on Piccolo in the corner, and goes low.
Such a good sequence from Kindevu as soon as he snapped in this Piccolo, bringing out the Android 16 assist with the Beyblade, timed, positioned perfectly to set up everything he needs to get a full combo and motivation to even hit.
That was a bad sparking.
ApologyMan getting the sparking off, only just to let himself get combo. 2H from Kindevu Gotenks. He's going to go for the vanish. He's going to try and snap in this Piccolo, wearing out. All the sparking time is gone. Piccolo left on 40%, cannot take another full combo from Kindevu. That's why ApologyMan goes in.
That's right. ApologyMan with the appropriate punish, but now catches Android 16 out of the air. Bring him down to the ground. Gonna mix him up and put down the Goku assist with the Hellzone grenades. What's the mix? Goes low. Doesn't go for any fuzzy right now, and now he's just going to continue pressure. What an interruption from Kindevu right there. Amazing time to challenge.
Kindevu just blocked absolutely out of his mind, and the second he sees that opening, takes out a character. Like, one character advantage, I feel, is so not only the sparking meter, but the character advantage. But ApologyMan not being phased. This man is playing. He looks like he's playing at a 90-degree angle right now. He's about to snap his spine in half by how hard he is leaning into his stick to bring this one out. He knows his life's on the line.
So important, and of course this is going to be enough damage. We've got the Tien, which is enough, but he's just going to play with the Goku. Wants the Goku versus the Gotenks matchup. Of course, having that beam so important from all angles.
What an absolute crazy set this has been so far, and it is 1-1 apiece.
Oh man, he's caught him with that so often. Of course, Bardock's level 3 cannot catch 2 characters at once, but he's going to be able to get some pressure on this Goku. Not nearly as threatening as it used to be, but still goes low. ApologyMan not respecting it whatsoever.
It's Lariat straight in with the 2L. That's the new Oki, the new setup from the level.
Oh man,
wow.
ApologyMan falling to pieces right now. He's going to get smashed out of here into this rock. And now ApologyMan on his tournament life with just Tien left and Kindevu sitting on 2 characters and a sparking.
It is looking grim from ApologyMan right now, and California, if you're supporting your warm milkman, you need to spirit bomb this guy. You need to put your hands in the air because he needs to make something happen with this Tien down with no sparking, only 1 bar, taking the oppressive onslaught from Kindevu.
Nice
wow,
tech.
the delayed DR, but ApologyMan ready for it.
Oh man, gets taken out of the air by Bardock right now, and Kindevu is going to be rewarded with this sliding knockdown, bringing it so close, tries to tech out, does not work out, but does not have an assist to Ginyu pressure, but he read it perfectly, staggers it, blows up the deflect, and that will be goodbye to ApologyMan.
That is right. We will say goodbye, good night to ApologyMan. I know he's a fan of a lot of you guys in chat, but he is out of the tournament for today, and he is going to be looking at that last chance qualifier if he wants to make a spot for the Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour. Kindevu moving on. That's right. Production telling me to get my face in the cam because they're looking at us now. I'm too stoked looking at my notes. I've been reeling back in my chair every time someone gets hit in this. It's absolutely crazy. But I hope you guys are having a good time with us here in Australia.
That's right. We are here in Australia. I know we don't get much opportunity to be on the world stage, to get all these internationals here, but it's awesome. It's been so cool. So cool to have everyone here, so cool to see this competition, and so cool to have you guys joining us.
That's right. We are the Australian commentators. It is rare we get an opportunity like this. That's why we thank so much companies like Bandai Namco, Twitch, Toei Animation, of course, all the players, and ultimately, the most important is you guys at home. I know you think I'm just sucking up to you, but this would never be happening without all of you guys at home watching, supporting, and loving Dragon Ball FighterZ, the World Tour, and the whole scene. Coming up next, Tachikawa versus Supernoon.
And this is losers. Losers semi-finals. Sorry, losers quarterfinals. Supernoon and Tachikawa. And these guys, of course, Supernoon just coming off a loss to Kazunoko. It was such a close first game. The next 2 games after that were very dominant in Kazunoko's favor. Of course, once he gets a read, it's so tough. Kazunoko seems to be one of those players like, yep, everyone gets one for free. So now he is going to go up against Tachikawa, and Tachikawa is somebody who has just such a cool team, all right? I just want to talk about his team for a second. And that is he's got his, he's got the hit, the Frieza and the Android 18, and he plays the 18 on point, and the way that he starts rounds is just, he's either going to rush, he's either going to barrier and then lay down the Frieza assist to pin you down just in case you try something sneaky, or he's going to bring in the 17 to assist at the same time as the Frieza, and he's perfectly figured out how to carry you to the corner from the very beginning there. So if you want to retaliate, he's got the barrier, he's got the punish, and if you don't retaliate, he's already got you pinned down, he's already starting a set play from the first second. Not only that, Frieza enables Hit in so many situations to get extensions. Hit has such an issue at some of the 3/4 screen distance that Frieza just deals with. It's just incredible. So this team is so well thought out, and we're going to see a lot of that coming in to this next match. The 3rd place winner, Tachikawa, of the 3rd one. But, I said all that, and a poor round start from Tachikawa, allowing Supernoon to get the quarter immediately.
I think our names are a little mixed around at the moment. I think Tachikawa should be on the left, Hit, Android, Frieza, so production will get on that one. You guys in chat are already onto it.
That's right.
Of course, I know Supernoon definitely plays the Kid Buu. He's been taunting that one quite a bit on his Twitter lately. If you cop that Supernoon Twitter, like I know you guys do, he's a big Kid Buu fan, and he is working it right now on the right side.
Getting the switch out immediately, allowing Hit to get some more health back, and still able to lock down, just doesn't get the confirm. Good tech out by Supernoon.
So this is definitely a loser's match here. Each player wanting to move on to stay in the tournament.
That's right. And now Going to have that barrier. It's going to bait the deflect. It's going to bait any assist wake-ups. It's going to bait anything else that's going on. And, of course, Tachikawa looking strong. Step on him and get that level 1 whip hit. Allow Android 18 to regenerate in the background and hit with the Frieza assist available. The round start option can cover quite a lot here. Backing off that distance, allowing that Vegeta assist to get taken out. And now he's got the low. Step on his toes.
In comes Hit, a character we're seeing a bit more now lately in the new patch, but not for too long, as we're going to tag in the 18, lay down the level 3, try and get some sort of setup. I feel like in the world of Dragon Ball FighterZ, with so many players who are using characters specifically for level 3 setups, this Android 18 seems to be one of the best ones we've seen so far.
That's
on
right.
The weekend. Like, every time the Android 18's on the team, you got the setup, you pop the level 3 to get yourself
Not
that
getting
advantage.
any clean hits right now, but Supernoon does find the advantage. It's so important when you have that, and blocks the 2H, but Tachikawa is ready with the pressure, and nice conversion right now. Going to be able to bring him up into the corner. Waits
Just
for
as
it
the
to
sparking
land.
runs out as well.
Tried to follow up with the hit assist, but Supernoon was savvy to that, and going to keep the corner right now.
Tachikawa's done a great job to spread the damage across all of his characters on his team, though. Supernoon's going to need to get a couple of good... Oh, no, this sort of damage from the level 3. Sorry, Supernoon needs to get a lot of damage on Tachikawa, but that was a lot of damage coming out of the Vegeta level 3.
Golden Frieza!
I was wondering, like, did the game freeze? No. Frieza froze, lighting out the gold, lighting up the skies with gold. Oh,
Supernoon, so ready for that. And he's not having any of it.
Transforms in the golden Frieza and it just immediately tags in Android 18. I wasn't expecting it, but Supernoon was.
Didn't go. He thought that the level 3 would be enough because he was worried about the 2 level 1s not being enough. Awkward damage potential right there, but a great take from Tachikawa. Does try to chase down any escape attempt. Good reflect.
A little too late from Tachikawa, but
what a DP, and that is going to get Supernoon to a 2-on-2 situation.
Good awareness from Supernoon to keep laying down the pressure. Tachikawa not giving a moment to breathe, no room to move around because that Android 18 would just get chipped, clipped by any sort of damage. He's going to get knocked out of there. Supernoon knew it. Supernoon
double
had no pressure down,
overhead.
and now he's going to take
Supernoon.
out this hit as well. And it's now sitting pretty. 2 characters, 1 character advantage against this Tachikawa Frieza. But Tachikawa Frieza already charged with the golden Frieza. Might be something to deal with as we're seeing. Super dash straight in.
Nice, that's right. And Tachikawa didn't use much here already of the Golden Frieza, so he still has plenty available. We're going to see these Golden Frieza combos. Of course, oh man, making it look so good right now. And he's going to bring Vegeta to 1 touch away. He based the DP perfectly. And now he has only Cell to deal with. But Golden Frieza is about to decay. Has to be so mindful of this right now that when he touches the ground, probably got about 5 seconds left right now. There it is. Does the Buster Shot at just the right timing.
Wow.
Supernoon was not thinking about it. Unfortunately, goes unpunished.
You can tell who of us on commentary plays Frieza right here, knowing the exact limits of that golden Frieza, but Supernoon seemingly knowing it as well. He's going to get a level 3 in the corner here and a lot of damage, but Supernoon not with much health on this cell. Tachikawa can still definitely turn this around big time. Just has to block and deal with the sequence coming out from... Oh, and block and deal with it. He did catch Supernoon with the 2L.
It's just not going to be enough damage. He's only got the 1 bar. That's going to leave him on 1 HP, surely. Yes, it is. 1 touch away and 1 starter away for Supernoon. Going to keep him jailed on the ground. Use the EX special while trying to get that last hit. And then he's going for the instant crossup, but it didn't work out. He was too high, and staggered pressure from Tachikawa with the dash up is going to take the first game.
Tachikawa buffing up the golden Frieza, immediately tagging Frieza out of there to let his teammate get opened up in the corner, but keeping the golden Frieza in the bank, and it definitely worked out for him because when it came down to the end of it, Frieza did a lot of work to him just now, and he's going to find himself 1 up in losers quarterfinal. Of course, Supernoon loves to talk about his kid Boo. Didn't get much started in the last set, so we're going to see if the blue Boo can get something happening. But
Finds a good hit right now.
Don't think Tachikawa's following Supernoon on Twitter. Doesn't really know how this is meant to work, but he's making his own rules right now.
Staggering the pressure right now, and of course the important thing is when you stagger pressure for just a little bit, you are allowing your assists to regenerate. And that is so important because then you can go straight back to that clean pressure and mix-ups. Good anti-air from Tachikawa. Going to be able to get a sick confirm. He tries to go for the reset. Bit cheeky there, and now Supernoon is going to take advantage of Tachikawa's greedy attempt to reset him.
A nice double jump before from Supernoon's Vegeta, giving him the space he needs to tag in the cell and turn this around. Not checking that tag in.
What a parry!
Tachikawa kind of getting away free with the tag in from the hit there. I don't know if he should have been able to let that
Oh
one
man, he has been caught by that foot stomp twice now, and he is not willing to block low, and it is costing him. Trying to parry there, and now he's just going to weather the storm. We've seen Tachikawa try and weather the storm before, but unfortunately gets opened up by that Dragon Rush.
Pretty even back and forth, but Supernoon's got this sparking. Well, sparking not active anymore, but taking the advantage. You get a nice chunky combo corner. Level 3, cell.
Man, that hit to him, you just got to say that, like, man, that you see it, and the thing is, it mixes you up. It's delayed. You see something raise up and stomp down, it looks like it's going to be an overhead, and it isn't. So, man, it is really tough, especially seeing as he can do an overhead at the same timing. So, guys, it's tough.
Supernoon looking a lot stronger now.
Yeah, Supernoon looking strong right now, despite all that stuff before, but a great anti-air from Tachikawa.
Tagging in the cell, keeping the pressure going. Tachikawa is going to find the opening. With so much meter on the board, this could potentially be a kill on this cell if he does hard knockdown.
That's right.
No hard knockdown. Android 18, level 1. 2 level 1s? Is that all he needs?
No, he's going to use the level 1 and a level 3 just to make sure.
Alrighty. Cash spent from Tachikawa. That is the way you want to see it done. And we are pretty much even here in this matchup. Looking a little different this time. Supernoon definitely bringing it. Going to tag in the 18. Figures that's the problem character. Kid Buu assist keeps the lockdown, and the excellent time Dragon Rush after that Kid Buu assist is so good.
Good guard break, and now he's going to use the level 3 in the corner. Vegeta, of course, still gets very good positioning for a mix-up here and feints the high and goes low. Supernoon looking strong.
It's his game to lose right now, but we've seen Tachikawa do an amazing comeback before from Frieza, but it was the golden Frieza.
Nice. It is. And so Tachikawa, of course, no sparking available. It's still the 3 bars, exactly the sort of situation that he wants. Supernoon with the correct tech to get out of that air dash pressure. Tries to get the rush kicks. Unfortunately, no with punish for Tachikawa. Now you have to keep in mind, nice punish right there. So important. And Golden Frieza, as soon as you start blocking, you got it. It's so good. You get basically a free reversal where you get to react to whatever is going on, but Supernoon is keeping this pressure so clean right now. Nice anti-air. Tachikawa sort of looking lost right now. Wants to be able to activate that Golden Frieza on defense. Oh man, he's getting stuck kind of here, and now a good vanish timing to avoid it.
Supernoon completely playing the way he has to.
Oh, that was a bad height, and now that's going to be that. Supernoon with the second game.
Optimized combo, optimized punish. Supernoon chalking it up 1-1, taking a big swig of that water and looking it good right now. Tachikawa looking keen. Look at him. He looks like he's ready to go. He's, that's the man. Ooh, okay, maybe not. Taking the headphones off. Taking a moment to breathe. Maybe Supernoon went to character change just to take a breather, I guess. I'm not sure if anyone's changing character. It doesn't look like it. Still seeing 18 hit and Frieza.
That's right.
I think Tachikawa is actually taking a moment.
Staying with the same team right now. It doesn't look like there's any changes, but Tachikawa just taking a breath for now.
Yeah, just that moment to just break the momentum of your opponent. Give yourself. It's a really good strategy if you lose around in an important match like this. Both you're breaking your opponent's momentum, and you're giving yourself a moment to think, to consider what I should be doing, what I could be doing, what I haven't been doing.
All right. Tachikawa feeling that meditative state right now. And I got to say, Supernoon's been pretty underrated, I think. He's been pretty consistently been getting top 8 finishes, and still, people aren't seeing him as a competitor. And right now, he was able to really shut down Kazunoko. No one's having a huge chance to make Kazunoko, but still, he was able to make something happen. Right now, Tachikawa with a great start. So important. Right, as I say, of course, every time you compliment a player, they get opened up. That's
the caster's curse. Commentator's curse, because we're in the FGC, you can't use the other C word, we get blown up. But I feel like in this sort of stakes of this match, the first player to get a character eliminated makes such a difference, which is why Tachikawa is going to snap in the Kid Buu, and Supernoon's going to use the sparking, but no blue health to regen, just going to have to use it offensively. Level 1 sparking on Kid Buu catches Frieza.
Oh, just in time to bait on that deflect. Well timed from Supernoon. Going to be rewarded with the same equivalent amount of damage. And he's got a level 1 into level 3 here and going to be making Android 18 think about sparking. Is he going to run up DP? No, he's not. Jump back, key blast. Still thinking about that sparking. Tachikawa is worried, trying to pin him down with an assist, gets the safe sparking.
You're right, worried is the word. I was going to say scared. You could tell Supernoon, like, he did not really go for any corner Oki here, just gave Tachikawa a chance to try and do something.
Tried to go for the grab there.
Oh, catches here, tagging in, unable to confirm it.
Oh, what a jump back!
Amazing.
Such good reactions from Supernoon. That's how you react to most of Kid's stuff right there. Especially seeing as he can go with that grab option. Tries to get the perfectly timed vanish to maintain quarter positioning, but does not work out. Guys, it's so strict, but man, if you can get it, so crucial.
Frieza blowing up the full screen as he does. Full health Frieza, taking the offensive. Tachikawa. Ooh.
The thing is that even if you get hit randomly by Frieza in the corner, Frieza doesn't have a way to relaunch you in the air. So if he has to start with a medium to take you out of the air, then he's tough. There's no way to go into a vanish. So really, really tough. And now Supernoon recognizing that, willing to take the hit, and is rewarded right now with corner pressure and a clean guard break attempt on the Frieza.
No meter and DR scaling, but Tachikawa's Frieza so low in health. Supernoon should be able to finish off just with one big bang in the face and going to find himself with that one character advantage that I find so crucial. Ooh, getting the extension with hit on the ground, launching him up 18, 17, both the characters. Almost confusing now that this guy's an actual character in the game, but he's just there, an extra option from Android 18, taking out Supernoon's Kindevu, which he regards so highly. His words, Supernoon down, one character apiece, two characters apiece, one character lost on each side. This is looking really even right now, no sparking.
Nice, going with the overhead this time. Oh, tried to mix him up left, right, but Supernoon is happy to spend meter to get out of that. Steps on the feet for the third time this set. There's been 100% success rate there, and now going to go straight into the Android 18
Definitely that 18 level 3. If there's any time to use it, I've seen this so many times this weekend, but if there was any time to do it, it is right there, because it's going to put Tachikawa at a one character advantage. This is losers quarterfinal, people. Supernoon is looking at being eliminated from the tournament right now, living on the prayer that is Vegeta. Still a pretty good character by himself, so he's going to get a little offensive with the super dash, laying down some key blasts. I want to see how Supernoon approaches this. There's the key blast, there's the vanish. He's going to give himself a combo, but not a huge amount of damage of it. He's going to spend the cash. Level 3, get the knockdown on this 18. If we can get one more good opening in the corner.
Oh man, that's what's so good. We were talking about it before. It's so important in this current meta to have an auto combo, 2 hits that hit upwards, just in case you are getting someone who's jumping out of the air, and we're seeing it right now. Hit has become popularized for the fact that it does hit high, just like Bardock vacuums out of the air, just like Vegeta does. Hit has the same thing, and now being rewarded with amazing amounts of set play into eliminating Supernoon from the tournament.
They say a Super Saiyan gets stronger after each defeat, and I tell you, Supernoon, he must be twice as strong now as his Vegeta gets eliminated from the tournament by Tachikawa. Detonation Gaming, Tachikawa from Japan, looking very strong right now and moving on in losers. Moving on to losers semi-final, I believe he will be facing Kindevu there. So now we're down to 4. 4 remain.
Yeah, that's right, 4 remain. We've got a Kazunoko and Nakkiel sitting in winners finals, waiting to see the winner of that will go into the grand finals.
They are not waiting at all, my friend. They are there right now, walking onto the stage, ready to go. No hesitation from these guys. They're jumping straight onto the stage. Nakkiel, full bottle of water, prepped, ready to go. Kazunoko just strolling in like he doesn't really care or too much, but he's just going to rock up and do his thing, but we look forward to it.
Yeah, that's right. These guys having a good time right now, and we are going to have, coming up after that, of course, we're still going to have the loser of this going to play against the winner of Kindevu.
Yeah, we're down the top 4. So it's Kazunoko, Nakkiel in the top, and down bottom it should be... Oh no, do we still have... Yeah, that was what we just played there.
Yep.
So it'll be Kindevu versus Tachikawa.
That's right, Kindevu versus Tachikawa. So Nakkiel, the last American hope right now, hoping to have a strong showing against Kazunoko. Of course, these guys are playing the same team, so I guess we can count on seeing a lot of Ghost Oki.
Oh, definitely. I mean, we've seen it so much already. We've got to... Someone has to take over Bardock in his place, you know. It's just going to go to the next step of the animation we see the most, but... Gotenks, I mean, like, I kind of enjoy the character. I know a lot of people. I love his voice acting, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's great, but as we mentioned, 4 players left. Kazunoko, Nakkiel in top, Kindevu, Tachikawa in the bottom. And they're getting set up now. Checking their profiles. Nakkiel's gone off for a little bit. These players, we are getting down to the wire. So players are taking their time right now. Getting warmed up, getting ready, making sure they have everything they need to perform at the peak, which is how we want to see them.
That's right. And I'm pumped, looking forward to it. Of course, Nakkiel has shown good results this entire tournament. He's been going down, he's been smashing pretty hard, pretty consistently. And now these guys are currently setting up, so we have a little bit of a delay.
All right, they are setting up. Production's trying to get some sort of communication across to me here, but I have no idea what they're talking about. But I do want to know how many of you guys in the chat right now are watching from around the world. Give us a shout out where you're watching and what time you're at, because I've been peeping like Europe, it must be pretty early AM over there. Eastern Standard Time, we're probably looking at around like 1:30 AM in the morning, so I give you a shout out. And look, I'll give you love, I'll give you props for being here with us to watch this saga, but also know how it feels to be an Australian, because pretty much every major tournament for us starts at around 2 AM, 3
That's
AM.
right, guys. Yeah, pretty much every major tournament, if you want to watch the top 8 or something, you got to hope that it's a Japanese tournament if you want to have any opportunity of seeing it.
I think Evo starts around 2, 3 AM for us, so I'm setting that alarm, like 1 AM wake up. So yeah, you're getting a little taste of what it's like for us over here. I see you guys in chat. Shout out to you guys. We're seeing Germany, we're seeing Texas, East Coast, Beast Coast, España. You're all out here. I love to see it. Thank you so much for being with us here today.
And that's what's so awesome about Dragon Ball. It's uniting all of us, all around the world, all games, all walks of life. We are here, and we have got an American and 3 Japanese players in the Australian Saga Tour. That is just awesome.
Nakkiel rocking the Fiji water straight out of Giuna's fridge. Seems to be looking at us. I think we're all good to go, yeah? The respect from Nakkiel. So this is the winners final. This is a big one. Winners final, guys. Kazunoko from God's Garden. I'm sure it's good, but it's God's Garden. GGP Kazunoko versus Panda Global Nakkiel.
Yeah, and I mean, I think especially as an Australian spectator of the fighting game community, we don't actually see any Australians really anywhere. So it's, we root for everyone. We just root for good play, and that's exactly what we're looking for right now.
That's definitely right. You got to be realistic sometimes, isn't it? All right, so we got another Gotenks mirror. Kazunoko actually taking a little bit of damage on the start of this one. Who is who? Kazunoko is the red Gotenks. Nakkiel, yeah, he rocks the full white, doesn't he? Nakkiel, white across the board. Kazunoko taking the immediate offensive. A dog Gohan DP assist is going to give him the opportunity to Dragon Rush and push Nakkiel right into the corner with the knockdown. Set up as we prepared you for this one. That's right, it's the Ghost Oki.
Ghost Oki counter. I think we must be pretty high by now.
Did he delay that very last Ghost just to catch the adult Gohan tag in? That was
so important. And now he's just catching him, trying to escape out.
The jumping L from Gotenks is so good. The amount of time that hitbox just stays hanging out there.
Oh man, still gets the hit. Sparkings deflects, then Sparkings, then tries to get out, doesn't quite get it, but still a good happy birthday right now. So important. Going to get the tag, going to be able to bring in the Yamcha, get rid of all that blue health.
I didn't even realize this is a complete mirror.
He's going to be able to snap again into the Gotenks if he likes.
Nakkiel now taking his turn and turning things around, giving Kazunoko a taste of his own medicine and showing him how it should be done after that weird...
Oh, man.
Was that an American reset, but an actual intentional one? Because Nakkiel was ready for it with those 2 Ls on the ground, catching Kazunoko out and getting rid of Kazunoko's Yamcha.
That's right, and Nakkiel rocking the all-white team, and Kazunoko's all red, and a great anti-F from Kazunoko. Yamcha's gone, of course, and that is huge. He's not going to be able to extend so many combos, not going to be able to get more pressure. Still has to get the Oki, fakes the high and goes low. An amazing bait from Kazunoko on the DP plus assist. Good stuff from Kazunoko.
Excellent lockdown from Kazunoko, being that long range after the super. Did the beam with the Galactic Donut assist to cover himself as he went in, got the opening, and now he's even hitting the sparking because he smells blood in the water. He is the shark in the pools here in Australia. not managing to finish off Gotenks, but get another opening. He might go for the snapback, but he's got so much damage going right now with this sparking. He might just extend the combo with the level 3, put a good 60-70% on the board and follow it up with a donut.
Oh! Waking up with the level 3. Now there is still sparking available on Kazunoko. He's going to regenerate. No, he's not. It's going to stick.
Just ran out. Yeah, that was an excellent decision from Nakkiel. I think
Wolfgang Fist, opposite direction. And now goes empty low, but what a great backdash from Nakkiel. Great awareness right there, and going to be able to... I mean, when you have so much familiarity... Oh, he crossed himself up. Kazunoko just going with the
Kazunoko
line.
just hitting the L's on the ground. Doesn't matter what side you're on. You can put yourself either side. You're going to auto-correct with these L's and get a kill on Nakkiel's Gotenks.
Gohan going to have so much opportunity to recover about 40% life in the back there.
That was a bit unfortunate from Nakkiel. He was going for the mix-ups, trying to go for the setup, but Kazunoko just feeling confident in his position to press buttons in that situation. Kazunoko happy to take a little bit of damage here and there. Now just needs to work on this Yamcha bit by bit. Nakkiel's not going to let it happen that easy.
Bring him down to the ground. This is still an opportunity. Gets the tech. Not going to happen. Level 1 into level 3 will be enough if he can get it. Don't cross up the inputs. Nice stuff from Nakkiel. Taking out this Gohan. Going to bring us to into Gotenks versus Yamcha. Now Gotenks' beam is much quicker to start up than Yamcha's beam. So... Oh man, gonna just go straight out.
He wants the block. Yeah, he wants the block.
Oh my goodness,
wow.
Are you serious?
Kazunoko, that was so smart, honestly. He just wanted the block stun advantage right from the start of the round. As soon as he hit the ghost, he said, "This is now my 1v1."
And if you're not ready, you're not going to Kamehameha that in time, and that's how you would get rid of all the ghosts. But still, it's got to be thinking about that option now. He gets clipped on the head. Kazunoko's so smart to use an option like that when your focus
Sneaky
is
little
anywhere
jump by
but there.
AD, just clips him overhead as soon as Nakkiel barely realized he was landed, and Kazunoko was just in there with the overhead air L from Gotenks. Kazunoko chalking it up 1-0, but absolutely a great showing from Nakkiel, making it look definitely doable.
And that's just it. I feel like especially when you're playing your mates in a game and you've just been playing for so long, you know each other's strategies, you want to bring out the most bizarre stuff. And so if you're playing a mirror in the same vein, you want to be doing it. And Kazunoko recognizing the deflects going on, and he's about to put layers and layers of pressure onto this man, and gonna get the snap, maintain corner pressure.
Yeah, Kazunoko almost looking angry now. Like, this is a very polite, very calm man, but if you put him in a fighting game situation like this and you try and play his own team against him as well, he's going to get angry and he's going to chalk off that Gotenks quick, smart. But this is winner's final, so this should be a best of 5, first of 3. I'm quite sure.
That's right, this will be a best of 3.
So Nakkiel, yeah, down a character, not looking a little, down a character, down a sparking. It's not looking great for him here. He's going to have to make it all happen from here, and that is the opposite as Kazunoko gets in with the super dash.
That's right, he did bait the deflect there, and now he's going to be rewarded again with the corner, and just meets him up in the air with those amazing jabs that Gotenks has.
Almost jumping back to save his life, but Kazunoko, just like a homing missile, just straight onto him. Chat look like they're cashing out already.
The patience from these guys.
Come on, NA, you've got to give Nakkiel your spirit bomb right now. He's still got another round. It's not over yet. This is first of 3, but it is looking a little grim.
Oh, tried to go with the cross up, and that didn't work out. And now Kazunoko has got another opportunity to do even more damage to Nakkiel.
And if you're Nakkiel right now, what are you thinking? What are you feeling? You're kind of being overwhelmed here by your own team, by the master of the characters you're trying to play. You would hope if you're running the same team as Kazunoko, you would have studied this guy, yeah? You would have looked at every option he goes for, the tools he uses. But...
oh, man, good anti. He's going to get 2 characters here.
Yeah, he does have Yamcha in the back taking
Oh, man, super unfortunate to not get that, and now I won't get any of that blue damage, and Nakkiel not looking good.
Yeah, ready to chalk this one up 2-0, but it's still Nakkiel. We need the spirit bombs because Kazunoko just hits the sparking because why not? Regen all this health on a dog Gohan. Yeah, go on. You can hit me. You can open me up. I'm not too worried. Still, level 1 sparking sitting so pretty right now. Kazunoko.
Spent 2 meter right there. And now finally got a cross up. That's so important. Such an important thing about having Yamcha is that when you bring him in, he's got enough meter. to deal with it. But a DP straight through. Kazunoko's going to take this advantage and allow Gohan to regenerate half his health in the corner. My goodness.
Beyblade, right on that. Beyblade Oki opens him up. Nakkiel taking a sip of that Fiji. Thinking about what he can do now, staring down the barrel of 0-2 of one of the best players in the world, running the same team, the same tech. It's got to be hard. I don't know how you adjust other than just going a complete nut, just throw it all out the window and just try something different. But Kazunoko plays so clean, plays so tight. He's not going to let these crazy hijinks, crazy shenanigans work on him. You have to somehow play better than Kazunoko. And
man, such good timing with that Dragon Rush. There was still one Ghost left, and Nakkiel was not ready. Oh, man, okay. Gets the vanish there. Good timing from Nakkiel to avoid the Ghost Oki. Gonna bring him to the ground.
Kazunoko hitting the level 1 sparking just to finish off Nakkiel's Gotenks. That's the level he's playing at right now. As a Gotenks player himself, he realizes how important and how annoying this other character is, wants to get rid of it, and he does. Very swiftly. Nakkiel down to 2 characters apiece with an adult Gohan taking this ridiculous Beyblade pressure in the corner. Adult Gohan assist, keeps blocking, you know, Nakkiel blocking for days, but you can't block forever. Eventually you have to press a button yourself. It's
or,
not going to happen
just get
today.
opened up.
Yeah, like, it was an amazing blocking sequence from Nakkiel. He's doing amazing, but at some point, he's going to get opened up.
Oh, man, tried to deflect into the beam there, but Kazunoko keeping the spacings between the ghosts tight. Gonna get straight out of there. Nakkiel getting his first chance in the corner with that sparking. Super crucial right now. And now, of course, this Gohan isn't even level 1 yet, so he's not going to be able to get that level 1 now. Still has the Yamcha available, but wasn't ready for that guard cancel. Nice anti-air from Kazunoko.
Clean and simple, 2H. Doing it when it counts, when it matters.
Oh, man, that hit!
What?
That was crazy. Tried to do that to bait any sort of deflect, bait any sort of DP with the jump back, but the second hit of the light does catch him out of the air. A great button, anti-airs completely.
Kazunoko is just running rampant right now. We need someone to stop this man, and I'm not quite sure if it is going to be Nakkiel, as this adult Gohan is going to be eliminated. Yamcha is going to be forced into the playing field with almost less than 50% health against the train that is Kazunoko.
Man,
oh my.
Kazunoko with the dive kick, but Nakkiel still fighting. Still wants this. In the corner. Bounce just outside the corner, goes for the cross-up, but Kazunoko's aware, and he knew he was going to go for another cross-up as well.
Absolutely perfect. Just so beautiful from Kazunoko.
So clean. And Kazunoko will see him again in the grand finals. Nakkiel will see him again in the losers finals.
Kazunoko catching that Melbourne tram, scooting straight through to grand finals on the winners' side here at Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour Saga 7 here in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. I hope you're having a good time with us. I know Kazunoko is. I know the other guys are as well, despite how it's looking so far, as Kazunoko wants to chalk up that 4th ball. But if anyone can stop him, it's going to be one of these 2 guys right now in the losers semi-final. It is Kindevu and Tachikawa setting up next.
That's right. These guys are setting up next. And Tachikawa, of course, the 3rd place finisher of the Japan Saga 6. So they will be coming up against each other. And then the winner of this, of course, will go on to fight Nakkiel. Now, the game is set up to first to 3 right now, but these guys will only be playing a first to 2.
That's right. This is just losers semi-final, not quite losers final. So Kazunoko sitting in grand finals. We need a losers semi-final here between these 2.
Yes, yeah.
And then they'll move on into losers finals to fight Nakkiel, who just took the L right then, but you can bet he is in that hyperbolic time chamber in the crowd, getting ready to go up again. A pretty good showing from Nakkiel. It was a 3-0, but it wasn't a complete wash. I feel like a few players have stepped up and brought it to Kazunoko. Like, they're making him work for it. So we'll see how it goes. Of course, both of these players looking very strong. Kindevu, in particular, has been playing quite amazingly this weekend. So keep eyes on this guy on the left, Kindevu. And let us know how you're doing in chat. Of course, this is, as we've mentioned several times, this is Saga 7. This is our last Saga off the Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour, and we are beyond honoured to have it here in Melbourne, Australia, thanks to Twitch. Because if you're here watching, you're hearing me, you know Twitch, twitch.tv. One of our favourite websites, bringing us video games and all the other live experiences that we love all around the world to millions of people, and Bandai Namco, the people who help bring us Dragon Ball FighterZ, the game, and the World Tour experience itself, showing a lot of love and support to regions such as here in Australia with the tour. And Toei Animation, go out and cop that Super Broly movie. It's going to be good.
That's right.
But before I get a chance to go out and cop that, I'm going to have to watch this winners final. Tachikawa, Kindevu.
That's right, that's right. I'm excited. And of course, Tachikawa's team is so cool, so interesting, such a cool way to play neutral, such a different way to approach the game and approach neutral. So I am super excited. We're going to get into game right now. These guys skipping the intros, straight into it.
Like, that was a first frame intro skip there, just instant. Just frame intro skip, Tachikawa coming in.
Didn't quite have the hit, wasn't able to get the hit there. Unfortunate, and now just garnering for spacing. Nice anti-air, gonna get those two characters. Not even going to tag out. So happy to get this conversion. Amazing, so optimal. Builds the last meter just in time and going to be able to get it down. Frieza wasn't even needed. And now look at this advantage. 1 1/4 characters down already.
Such a quick and such a massive advantage. Wow.
Starting the round with the 5H and the corner.
Still, it's amazing from Tachikawa with that happy birthday combo. Wasn't too worried about 16. Saw the opportunity to finish off Gotenks, put a chunk of damage on Kindevu, but Kindevu not looking phased, not looking concerned. Turns it around real quick, puts some damage down of his own, trying to blow up the corner off Tachikawa's Android 18, but he will hit the sparking
the Frieza assist. So important to control that spacing where he wanted to take action with projectiles to put pressure on the field, to hold forward a little bit, but that space is controlled by Lord Frieza and his rocks.
What's the setup? It's the Frieza assist with an attempted IAD, but Kindevu takes the advantage with the sparking and gets the classic week 1 Android 16 stuff with the IAD crossover.
Oh man, we got loops, air dash loops right now. We're going to get the right command grab. We are level 1 into level 3.
Is this a kill? Sparking active, should be. Boom.
Optimal from Kindevu.
Hit versus Bardock. Tachikawa running the big purple great man, blocking the IA. Ooh, that was some really good blocking from Tachikawa there. That was the last moments of Kindevu's sparking offense. Did the super dash with the IAD double overhead. Tachikawa definitely ready for it. Blocks it all and starts things up himself.
Goes high. We've seen that foot stomping going on so often, but this time it's just going to be a guard break attempt. A dome hit into a guard break. Gonna get this again, and of course we get that auto combo confirm into the 2 level 1s.
What a sequence from Tachikawa, playing this one perfectly right now. That was everything perfect, even a 69 hit combo for the memes. Kindevu Android 16 is gonna come in, not looking too fit. Everyone in the background popping off so hard of how impressed they are versus Tachikawa.
Gonna get that level 3 hard knockdown, of course. Trying to blow through the reflect, no punish there.
Guard cancel, dealing with the LL strings, the auto combo
nice
string.
parry, so good from Tachikawa. Such a good way to deal with that in the air. Super dash in the air, you don't have a level 3 you can do in time. You can react with that parry. And
that was
Tachikawa,
the stance. You just got to do it upside down when we're in Australia.
That's right, and Tachikawa rewarded for his reactions with the first game.
Kindevu definitely not slouching though. The opportunities he got, he made some excellent offense and defense in that, but some of the plays Tachikawa has been playing out of his mind weekend. If someone's going to defeat Kazunoko, it's probably going to be this guy, but I'm happy to talk up Kindevu for days because this guy has been going nuts. And he is on the Gotenks, winding up a punch, and the 2H, nothing from it though. Just wants the super dash afterwards. Yeah,
we usually see that in response. But now this time, Tachikawa is all over this corner confirm with the 3 meter. Can we get enough damage in time?
I don't think it'll kill, but he's going to get the level 3, and he's going to do something ridiculous after this.
Definitely more aware of his team's damage than me. I probably would have dumped the 3 level 1s, but Tachikawa knows his team, knows his limits, and sees the sparking.
Actually, yeah, Tachikawa both assists on cooldown. I think he never realized that when he took the opportunity to sparking there, but it's not going to work out too well for him as that level 1 sparking is just being worn out. Tachikawa definitely going for it with the assist in the neutral. As soon as one of them becomes available, he is popping it out. But Kindevu
ticks into the grab, gonna go into the level 3, and now got this next mix-up. Gonna go with the Gotenks, goes high, and then another throw. What's next? Gonna bring in, but force the sparking.
So Tachikawa now taking the advantage with the sparking active, mainly pops it save 18, but turns it around into an offensive combo from the super dash pressure, going to get the corner.
And Tachikawa was so aware when his sparking was about to expire and going to get the perfect conversion right now. And then straight into the stance, into the corner, and now we have Kindevu with no sparking available, no level 3 available, is going to have to hold this. But great vanish. No, that was not
Dragon
good.
Rush was not what you wanted to do there, my friend, but I don't think I need to tell him that. I think he just learned it himself the hard way here at top 8 of the Saga 7. It's not the way you want to learn those lessons. I hope maybe trying to read a jump back or a missed input, not too sure. Regardless, Tachikawa is going to keep the momentum going.
Man, getting a crack in that dome and then just mix him up again. Don't even think about standing still. I mean, if you go with the clock dome, people are thinking that stomp's coming next, so you are now down backing, but then you're going to get hit by the unblockable. Just kick him in the mouth. Going to keep that pressure going, and he's still got... Lord Frieza was covering the back, hits fist covering the close, and now he's going to be able to continue this pressure in the corner. Go correct the dome crack, but the lariat will escape.
Kindevu looking a lot less composed now, just doing his lariats in the air. The odd super dash gets an opening, but he's going to need a lot of them to try and turn this one around. And this is losers semi-final. This is first to 2 right now, so this is Kindevu's last lifeline in this 30-40% battle.
Oh, with the parry into 2 level 1s. Got it. That's so deadly, and going to pay for it with his life.
Japan's Detonation Gaming, Tachikawa, will be moving on in losers brackets here at Saga 7 in Melbourne to face Nakkiel in the losers finals, and I believe we are down to top 3. 3 players are left. It has been such a long, such a massive, such an epic saga of a weekend.
Yes,
and
that's right.
It's come down to this. Kazunoko waiting in grand finals against who can pull it out here in losers finals. Panda Gaming, America's own Nakkiel.
That's right, yeah. Nakkiel, he's been looking pretty strong. But man, Kazunoko is insane, and Kazunoko just makes everyone look like nothing, really. And he's made Australia look like nothing.
A few people have made Kazunoko work for it. I mean, Supernoon got a game. That was a 2-1 against Supernoon. Supernoon actually was one of the best. It's done the best against Kazunoko so far in this weekend, I think. So that was really strong. Nakkiel did take a 0-3 against Kazunoko, but I feel like he made him work for it. It wasn't a total wash.
Yeah.
Nakkiel rocking the full white suit outfit.
Yeah, well, I'm just excited. Tachikawa has been showing, such an interesting approach to the game. It's just really fun to watch. Nakkiel, of course, representing the Kazunoko team, the power of Gotenks, of course, with Bardock being taken out of the picture, 16 being taken out of the picture. I mean, we saw at the end of that game what just happened.
I mean, they're still good characters. They're just not, ridiculous characters.
Bardock's level 3 nerfed. You can't get a safe jump setup off it anymore, so we just saw Hit wake up with the parry and just get a full conversion, pretty much unscaled level 1s to win the game. And that's what Bardock has to contend with now after a level 3, unless you've got assist to back that up, where other characters don't have to, they at least get a safe jump.
Yeah.
Now Bardock just has that, it doesn't have a 50-50, doesn't have a safe jump. That means that every other character comes up. When Bardock and 16 were musts, now it's just like,
Now they got to play a little more honest, play it a little more properly, just like all the other characters have to do. That sounds fair. I'm not going to complain. Look at Tachikawa. He looks so keen, so enthusiastic, so ready to go. I love that attitude. You can see he's just pumped for this right now, and that's showing as he just jumps straight out of the gate in this losers final here at Saga 7, taking the first hit, taking the first initiative, and 2-Hing the rogue super dash from Nakkiel's Gotenks, and he's going to extend in the corner, get a whole bunch of damage, only 2 bars. Nakkiel forced to pop sparking at about 283 seconds into the match to just try and make something of this and save the Gotenks. And That's why Tachikawa looked like he was playing the game 5-10 seconds before it even started. He was just immediately in the zone, immediately ready to go, so focused. And it is showing and it is paying off. Nakkiel is just getting bodied right now. He needs to turn this around real quick. Nice little jump back in the corner. Gets the advantage, turns it around, assisting. Dragon Rush tech by Tachikawa and the 2H. This man, if you give Tachikawa an opportunity to 2H anything, he's going to hit it. He's playing too composed, playing too perfect right now. He's just looking at every possible opening, every possible option, and just letting it rip if you give him one. This is really feeling like a Kazunoko Tachikawa grand final, but Nakkiel wants to prove me wrong, wants to show some love for America. Here it's Saga 7, all the way down here in Australia.
That's right, and Nakkiel already one down, and look at this, Tachikawa is sitting on 7 meter already.
Yeah, it's an absolutely massive advantage for Tachikawa in every possible way. Meter advantage, character, life lead, sparking. Tachikawa is just dominating this straight out the gate so quickly.
Insane right now, and of course the stance going to finish him off.
I love that in chat. It looks like Kaz took another soul. It is feeling a little bit like this. Like Nakkiel does not look like he is playing in any way, the shape or form he just was against Kazunoko. I said that was a 0-3, but at least Nakkiel made Kazunoko work for it, made it look good. And now he's getting an opening, but sparkingless Yamcha.
Staggering the pressure right now, but Tachikawa with a perfect read on the cross-up. Excellent blocking right there. Going to continue the combo with the extension, with the vanish, and bring in 18 even. Nice EX Wolfang Fist now to escape that situation. Gonna go with the cross-up at 10, but Tachikawa is so ready. Gonna follow up with the Frieza and just finish off with the level 1.
That's probably the quickest round we've seen in top 8 here today, so that was pretty quick, pretty convincing from Tachikawa, but this is losers final, so it is going to be a first to 3, it is going to be a best of 5, so Nakkiel definitely still has a lot of room to breathe. Even though Tachikawa's just rocked up and thrown him straight into the deep end of the swimming pool, Nakkiel's going to struggle, he's going to splash around and look for a chance of air to breathe, but he's not going to find it. He's just going to be dunked straight down, waterboarded. Tachikawa throwing it in. Side switch, good blocking from Nakkiel.
That's right. The game counter does say that it's first to 2, but it is actually first to 3. This is losers finals.
They're not using the more recent patch stuff of the actual round counter that we have been given in the game. That's all right. We're counting, you're counting, they're counting, and we know that Tachikawa's already one up in this.
Tachikawa waiting for his assist to come back, and now he's going to be able to control the distance. Nakkiel reads the timing and blows away that Frieza assist as soon as he gets it up. Now going to stagger some pressure in the corner here, but a nice challenge from Tachikawa.
He knows all of his openings. He's just reading so perfectly the opposition's opportunities to keep the block string going, to keep the pressure going. And as soon as Tachikawa knows, yeah, I can press a button here, he presses that button, then makes it work.
Staggering up top, delayed the pressure right now. Staggering, and now he's going to go with the dome. Just needed that one hit, but Tachikawa with the perfect anti-air to the tag.
All that blue life on Gotenks, it was pretty obvious.
Oh, man, and Tachikawa making Nakkiel bleed right now. Going to bring in the adult Gohan. Gotenks already down. No more Ghost Oki, no more pressure in the corner.
Yeah, it's as much as you needed to get rid of.
Oh, he just went straight through that DP. Unfortunately, did not activate an option in time to beat the Yamcha assist, but
I didn't even know what happened just then. It was crazy. Went straight through him, tried to get an assist going.
Oh,
baits
that
DP is not safe. It's going to get blown up.
Man, Tachikawa was looking at the cooldowns of his assist. So good right there. Saw that hit would come back literally just in time and made the proper adjustment to his combo, and is going to be rewarded with a character for his insane awareness.
Look at that red bar. That is a lot of damage. Enough to get rid of that adult Gohan. Destroy a mountain.
Of course, Nakkiel, America's last hope here in Australia. He is looking to take it, and Tachikawa making perfect use of the Frieza assist.
Japan, let us know what is up in the chat if you're here. I'm not sure.
Oh man, he went for the bait twice. He gets it that time. We're going to see some sick hit combos. He's going to just bring it down, keep it really simple, and then finish it off in the air. Going to get that Android 18 to bring to the ground, and then the Frieza to cap it off. That will be 2-0 in to Tachikawa's direction. Of course, the match timer is going to say that it's over, but there is still...
They know what they're doing.
1 to go. If Tachikawa can win this, I mean, Nakkiel, come back. Let's do it.
You got to give him hope. You got to give him love. You can't count him out. You got to give him the spirit bomb energy in the chat of Nakkiel. If NA of America are going to step up in Saga 7 and try and claim the ball, it has to be right now for the next 3 full games. If Nakkiel's going to run this back and try to get a position to go again against Kazunoko in the grand finals, but whew. If Nakkiel wants to win this, he needs to run 3 straight right now against Tachikawa, go into grand final against Kazunoko, run 3 against Kazunoko to reset it, and then do 3 again. So if Nakkiel's going to come out of this tournament with a ball, that's 9 wins he needs to surmount from Tachikawa and Kazunoko. At least 3 straight right now from Tachikawa. So if you're a Nakkiel fan, if you're an NA fan, give some spirit bombs, give some love in chat, because the man needs it, and he's not feeling the energy right now, because, oh boy.
Yeah, he's getting such a good round start, but almost had the response, but Tachikawa is going to be able to pressure, forcing sparking straight away. Lock him down, and then continue. Still got Frieza to control this long spacing, but assist is now down, and a great anti-air from Nakkiel. Tachikawa, you can see, getting a bit restless without that assist to back him up. Straight into the Gohan power-up. And the extension. Gonna keep him in the corner, but wasn't ready for the tag. Tachikawa able to get it out, and then the cross-up.
Getting away for free with pretty blatant raw tag, and with the Android 18, maybe Nakkiel giving a little bit too much respect.
Oh man, Tachikawa with the mix-ups off the snapback right there. Making life difficult, and of course has 5 meter right now to blow him up. Straight into the second level 1, and then straight into hit. Optimal. Just
like that, Nakkiel is down a character, down in Sparky, down 2 games, and looking at elimination from Saga 7 here. I don't know what to say here. Oh, Nakkiel's got something to say with the super dash. Crossing over from the side, getting an opening on hit, going to drag him down in the corner. You go down, pop a level 1. Just a level 1, and then resets, keeps it going. Should be able to take out hit now. And now is the best hope. Nakkiel's been looking in this. Might actually be able to get something happening here.
He powered up to level 5 there. And going to be able to play some... I mean, Gohan at level 7, we barely ever see it. He gets access to some more options, but still, it's not really happening right now.
Oh, did you see that dash from Tachikawa then? Just taking that opportunity. He didn't bother trying to anti-air or anything. Just took his chance to get out of the corner. That was so good, the awareness on that. Oh my god. This guy's on another level right now.
Yeah, that's right. And Tachikawa making so much use of this level 3. Oh, the cross-up. Great block right now. Gonna bring straight back in the adult Gohan. Oh, faked him out with that Frieza assist. Actually just went straight for the grab.
Tachikawa is just playing out of his mind right now. I feel like if there's anybody in this building that's going to bring it to Kazunoko, it's going to be this man. And most likely it's going to need to be this man, because he is 1 character away from heading into that grand finals in the losers bracket. Nakkiel is not going to let it happen easy, though. He's going to keep fighting as long as he's got a sliver of health on any one of his characters. Ooh, a little bit of a stare down in the neutral there. A nice reflect, but 17 coming in, keeping it on the side of
garnering for space right now. Of course, this is Nakkiel's last chance. He really needs to make this happen with this Yamcha. He does not have sparking, but he does have resources for the level 3. Okay, of course, Yamcha's level 3 allows him to get a cross-up in the corner, but goes same side. Was looking maybe for a bait on the sparking, but Tachikawa was totally savvy to it. Yeah, and he's going to be able to get the tag and allow 17. And what a bait right there from Tachikawa. Going to get a sick conversion again. Finds the air tech, but again, we said this before, even though Frieza can chase the air tech, it doesn't matter. He can't relaunch. So it doesn't matter, but a great finish off from Tachikawa. Going to take it 3-0.
Detonation Gaming, Japan's Tachikawa, 3-0 against Nakkiel, moving on into the grand finals to face Kazunoko. Give it up for the man, because that was absolutely amazing play, to be honest. And give it up for Nakkiel, an excellent showing here down under in Australia, making top 3, making number 3 here at Saga 7.
That's right, and then we will be moving into the grand finals.
Oh, this is it, my friend. This is what we've done this whole weekend. It's been a lot of hours, it's been a lot of action, it's been a lot of energy, but we are here in the grand finals.
That's right, and we have to big shout outs to Nakkiel, who made it this far. 3rd place at something to be really excited about, and obviously just got a strong team, and it's got some ideas. Kazunoko sending him to the losers bracket, just showing that he had so much more control of the neutral game. And against Tachikawa showing that he just had so many unique ideas about the neutral. And of course, those snapback mix-ups were dirty, they were grimy. The way that he was able to use the Android 18 assist mid-screen, sorry, not assist, the level 3 mid-screen, and then have cross-up opportunities off that. I mean, that's so lethal. It's one of the reasons that Bardock has been nerfed, that 16 has been nerfed, is because they had so much power there. And now, of course, 18 has a very similar power, and even has it mid-screen. 4-way, you know.
So we took away 2 characters, crazy level 3, so then we just all go to the next character with a good level 3. So should we just nerf everyone's level 3 or just make every level 3 good? Either way, the characters are players. If you give these patches, if you put the tech out there, these players will find the best they can to exploit everything they can, because that is why we play these games, that is why we play fighting games, and that is why we play Dragon Ball FighterZ here in the World Tour, Melbourne, Australia, Saga 7. I'm getting a little emotional, guys. It's been a long road, it's been a long weekend, and it's been amazing to host or commentate, cast, whatever you want to call it, bring this excitement to you. I hope you've had fun in the chat, because this is the grand finale.
This is the grand finals of Australia. Dragon Ball FighterZ Saga 7, the last saga before the last chance qualifier. Kazunoko looking to take his 4th ball. Wasn't happy with 1 ball. Wasn't happy with 2 balls. Not even 3 balls. He saw Fenrich sign up to this tournament, and 2 seconds later, he was like, yep, I can go to Australia.
Deary me. Yeah, it was a little bit like that. So I was talking to some of the players about a lot of people organised their flights and everything and signed up, and it was like less than a week before the tournament. Kazunoko rocks up, drops 3 balls on the table, and it's like, yeah, great, I may as well come out here to Australia as well. And now you'll see him in the grand final.
That's right, and of course we're seeing 2 completely unique teams here. Kazunoko wants to get you into that corner. He's very happy to use Super Dash, back it up with an assist, and start pressure from there. Tachikawa, very different. He wants to start you off with an assist most of the time. Use Android 18 to summon Android 17 to use these 2, 1 pseudo assist and 1 actual assist to take you out of weird spaces on the screen and confirm completely off there. And then just absolutely mix you up. So we are getting straight into it. Dragon Ball FighterZ Grand Final, Saga 7.
The Jinx up. That's the vibe we're on right now. We're about to fusion dance right here on the caster's desk for this grand final. Tachikawa on the left from Detonation Gaming, God's Garden's own Kazunoko on the right, both repping it from Japan, come down in Australia to claim number 7 ball. Who will it be?
We shall find out. And see, it picks him up with the Frieza assist. Can't quite get the conversion there. Either way, a great anti-air from Kazunoko.
He's going to get the first big sliding knockdown and set it up immediately with the move. We know it, we love it. They are the ghosts. Don't get spooked, because it's not scary. It's just 2 young blonde men laying down a smackdown.
Bring him down to the ground. Doesn't go with the Ghost Oki, but the sparking is forced, and now Kazunoko happy to play lame. You see him super jumping backwards and floating around. Finds a clean hit, and of course that means that the sparking is completely gone, and catching hit on the incoming as well.
Kazunoko chipping off a lot of damage on Android 18, but tagging hit in there, maybe just for the setup, or maybe just because he wants to get rid of hit as a problem character. Not too sure. You got to ask the man himself. He's got all the ideas, all the knowledge. I can't pretend to know it. All I can do is tell it as I'm seeing it, and that is the form of the Gotenks. Ghost Oki with Super Dash working out for him. Laying down another Super Dash into Beyblade, laying the pressure down.
Oh man, you can see he was trying so hard to escape that Beyblade pressure, but it just didn't happen.
It's so scary when that adult Gohan, he was there, like he completely whiffed, but just knowing that it can come out at any time, it's really hard to pick and choose when to take your turn.
Gonna throw in those ghosts, man. Kazunoko all over Tachikawa, and these guys have been training against each other in the warm-up for both of these days. They've probably been doing it so often when they're playing as well in Japan. So, man, Kazunoko has to have a serious read on how Tachikawa wants to respond to his Ghost Oki, and he is now blowing him up.
Just like that, that is 2 characters down on the side of Tachikawa, being left with nothing but a sparking less white, no golden Frieza. Just a nude Frieza, basic form. This is not his final form.
Oh man, tried to use the escape option of Frieza, but it did not work out. Kazunoko with the appropriate punish, and despite sitting on 7 bars, still doesn't have an opportunity to golden Frieza yet.
As a commentator, you want to hype the matchup, you want to give Tachikawa as much love. I want to tell you guys the Spirit Bomb Tachikawa, but dear God, Kazunoko is just completely destroying this right now. I don't honestly know what to say. Look at this man go. With the crossover and the Galactic Donut, he's going to extend Frieza Tachikawa up in the air. No meter to finish him off, but he's going to need one more setup. And ooh, out comes the golden Frieza.
That's right.
It's a long road to recovery from here, though, this situation.
It is. He's got to work through 3 characters with no sparking, and Kazunoko just finds the clean hit. That will be a quick first game.
Tachikawa taking one moment in that first match just to look good, just to preen himself, make sure he's pretty, but unfortunately taking a 0-1, taking his headphones off.
That's right, and Kazunoko's neutral is out of control. I mean, in Guilty Gear, he didn't lose, I think, a single round.
That does not surprise me, my friend. That does not surprise me.
Yeah. And now in Street Fighter, I think he won in the finals 3-2. So this guy is a monster.
What an absolute legend. So Tachikawa taking a moment to breathe, took his headphones off, wanted to drink some water, wanted to have a think, wanted to compose himself, because this man is trying his heart out right now to try and claim a ball from the god that is Kazunoko, the god's garden. When they're growing, what are they growing in that garden? I want some, if this was what this man is repping on the right or your left, Kazunoko.
That's right, and coming into this next match, Tachikawa really needs to find a way to lock down Kazunoko. Kazunoko piloting neutral so well.
Oh my God, extending that as well. Just the air H, clipping Tachikawa out of the air. Kazunoko immediately hitting the Yamcha assist on the ground to extend it, set up the Ghost Oki. Oh my.
Tachikawa finds a hit, finally. So important. Oh, wow.
Maybe intentional reset there. Looked a little fancy, but
no, I
don't think so.
Just didn't get the conversion there, and now
I'm looking for something, my man. Just give us something. Up against the god this is.
Struggling right now, that's for sure. Kazunoko stalling for both assists, but Tachikawa finds a clean hit right now. Both assists available.
Putting down good damage on the Gotenks. This is looking real now.
Wasn't ready for it, and now he's going to get the sparking. Tried to get the corner, but Tachikawa was ready for it. Forward tech down, and now it has the corner and has time to get rid of this sparking. It's time. Gets the hit onto the Gohan. So important. Switch back in. Get that Gotenks back in here. Let me mix him up. Oh, wow. Kazunoko with a perfectly timed vanish right there.
Yeah, the way
what a hit from the Frieza assist is going to give an opportunity to launch him up into the air. And can he get the finish here? No, this team does not synergize well with confirms in the air. Either way, going to have this opportunity to do so much damage in the corner. Look at this damage. Wow, he's going to sacrifice all that to get more pressure on Gotenks. Go crack that dome again and then open him up. Don't stand still on me.
This match is just all about Kazunoko's Gotenks. The first opportunity Kazunoko took to pop the sparking to try and save Gotenks, he took every time. And then he tagged in the adult Gohan, I believe, but every opportunity Tachikawa got from then to get a combo he used to snap in the Gotenks twice, just trying to eliminate Kazunoko's Gotenks. And now Tachikawa looking at a good lead.
Of course, Tachikawa, our massive underdog right now, and he is up against the champion. Kazunoko himself getting opened up. Another great opening from Kazunoko. Going to have these leg loops.
I mean, this man's a sponsored legend from Japan, player of multiple fighting games. He's here in grand finals, top 2. But you're right, he still is an underdog against someone such as Kazunoko, who's not looking phased and turns it around quickly, taking out the hit.
I know, and that hit is so crucial, has so much good pressure, but at least gets the lockdown from here. Trying to catch any sort of jump back attempt. Kazunoko savvy to that.
Tachikawa, what's your defense like? What's your the jump back, not getting away with it. Kazunoko is so good at clipping you in the air with a dog Gohan. Like how many not trades, but just in air.
He has definitely recognized that Tachikawa is happy to just jump back, block in the air, and just wait out to see how Kazunoko wants to deal with it.
Kazunoko jumps with buttons so much while covering in the ground with the assist. I think like he just can't keep jumping against Kazunoko like that. He keeps catching people out so hard.
That's right, and Kazunoko knew that Tachikawa had been conditioned not to press anything in the air anymore, just waited on the ground for him, and then just goes straight with the dive kick. Kazunoko with some optimal stuff right now. Gonna bring this Golden Frieza. Well, not Golden Frieza yet. He just looks a little bit gold, but
there it is.
As I say it,
we knew it was coming. Tachikawa down to nothing but a Frieza. 7 bars of meter and a sparking is going to pop it all to bring out the most shining,
how can he make this happen?
Frieza you can see.
Oh man, that was unfortunate. He missed that air dash cancel. Can we make it happen? He doesn't get... he thought that was the punish.
I thought that was the punish. You see the hits landing, but it was
he gets the cross up. There we go. He finally gets it with a double air dash. That's what the amazing thing that's available to the Golden Frieza. So important. And now he's going to be able to go straight into the level 3, but we only have about 5-10 seconds of Golden Frieza remaining. Can he make the mix up? Oh, he didn't get it. It wasn't enough confidence there. Still some sparking available, but of course, he has to make the rest of this comeback with just regular old Frieza. No sparking and no more Golden.
Not a lot of health on the 2 characters on the side of Kazunoko.
Oh, what an anti-air! Oh no, that's not going to do it.
Straight in the super, yeah.
Oh, he snaps him out of the air, but he's on 1 hit away. He was thinking about it. He's going to tell these guys are worried about the switch, but a good hit from Kazunoko is going to give the opportunity for a level 1 into tag.
So much blue life on the Yamcha, but Kazunoko not phased for a second, just playing it out, playing for the neutral, getting the hit with Yamcha, tagging in a Gohan for a good 50-60%.
Oh, he wakes up! He's got both characters on 1 HP. Oh no, the DP! So smart from Kazunoko. He knew he wanted it so bad, and a perfect wake up.
What a back and forth. The Tachikawa playing the games we want to see here today, but inevitably Kazunoko still coming out with the win after that intense scramble. Tachikawa, you can see the guy, he's trying to stay composed, he's trying to stay focused, but you know he just wants to explode, combust right now with the force that Kazunoko is putting on him, trying his heart out, playing so close, and still taking a loss. Now it's down 0-2. As Kazunoko is in winners here. He only needs 1 more to finish it off, and he's getting the openings right on this. This could be the last game. This could be the last match of Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour Saga 7.
Nice. Right there. Does charge it up, and it's the hit on the other side. Man, Kazunoko making it work, and he is 1 game away from taking his 4th Dragon Ball right now, and still gets the pickup. Didn't have enough meter to go for the snap and bring 18 back in, so Tachikawa has another chance at live. Good break. Tachikawa's going to need more defense like that if he wants to make this happen.
Kazunoko, without having taken any damage yet, is working on a perfect as he is 2 rounds up. This is the worst possible situation for Tachikawa right now in the corner, taking the Gotenks pressure. Both assists actually just came alive on the side of Kazunoko, so he's got to block all of this.
Man, tick throw right there, gonna bring him up.
Just at the end of that Kazunoko Gotenks block streak in the corner, both assists just came back alive, and that was going to be a good 10-15 seconds of just constant blocking Tachikawa would have had to done, and it's just not going to happen. 1 more opening for Kazunoko.
He still has 2 assists here for the mix-up. Man, Kazunoko.
Oh my god. It's happening, people.
Such incredibly oppressive offense, and Kazunoko yet to be touched right now.
There it is. That's if we wanted to work, we need to work the caster's curse. We need to be like, oh, look at Kazunoko, hasn't taken any damage. Bam, Tachikawa gets a hit, but not much of a hit.
Perfect jump back from Kazunoko in reaction to that cross-up attempt, and he will escape that situation cleanly. Tachikawa struggling right now. We'll still get the anti-air. It was so active, of course. Gotenks' anti-air did get buffed this most recent patch, and making great use of it right now.
Gonna tag back in that hit, gonna set something up with a bit of pressure. 2 assists, ready to go. Doesn't even need them, just hits the raw Dragon Rush on the ground.
Tachikawa kind of falling to bits right now. Kazunoko has covering everything, and of course he's got so much to work with, and this will be hit down as well. My goodness. Get that powered up Gohan level 1 on point right now to deal with Frieza. Tachikawa has to make it happen with Golden Frieza again. He had this situation last time, and then he got hit by a DP. Can this happen? We have no idea, but he has this last opportunity. Golden Frieza sparking. How will he start this comeback against such a healthy team from Kazunoko?
It is going to be so many full combo hit confirms for Tachikawa to try and pull this one around, regardless of the fact he needs to win 3 straight to stay alive in Saga 7. He has to somehow surmount a comeback, but if he's going to do it, it's going to be like this, getting hit after hit with Frieza, getting the level 3 knockdown in the corner.
Gonna force that sparking, did try to bait it with that option, but it didn't work out, and now Kazunoko gets a free sparking combo in the corner, and of course, he's gonna make the most of it. He's gonna go level 1, he's gonna go into the Wolfang Fist in true Kazunoko Spanish.
The headphones were off halfway through that sentence. It's over. Give this man another ball. He's earned it. He deserves it. Tachikawa looking a little devastated there. You got to feel for him, but there's such a great showing from Detonation Gaming's Tachikawa to make second here at Saga 7. But it hurts, it stings. Kazunoko coming out and claiming the 4th ball. Oh no, you got to feel for the guy. It's a very emotional game. We take this stuff serious here, especially the players coming out from Japan. They really want it, they work for it, they work so hard, but ultimately Kazunoko, the champion, is going to take out that 4th ball.
Yeah, that's right. You know, these guys, you got to have so much respect. You know, they are dedicating themselves to this game. They put in so much time. You know, it's so hard to like. To really get in touch with the fact that these guys are so passionate about this. They put so much work into this.
It's easy to forget. Yeah. Twitch are all memes, all lulz, all foreheads or everything. But once you see the actual emotion coming out of the player and you realize how much this actually means to them, it really hits you home. Yeah,
that's right. And, you know, we got a big support crew for our boy Tachikawa here, getting a big hug from Nakkiel.
The love is coming out, and look, second at an event like this where top 8 was nothing but stacked internationals. It's still such a great showing. Fortunately, not a lot to take home from the second. Kazunoko is just going to qualify for the 4th time, but still love and respect for Kazunoko. Got to appreciate the dude. He's a god, and it's all his right to take as many wins as he can get. I know if I were him, I'd be doing the same. I'd be looking.
Yeah, that's right.
If I can get 7 balls, I'm going to take 7 balls or as many as I can get.
And that means that I'm almost 100% sure every single Kazunoko event, every Dragon Ball event that Kazunoko has been to, he's won.
Unless he somehow didn't make a top 8, I can tell you that he definitely won. Saga 1 at CEO in Florida. He won CEA Major Saga 5, and he won Saga 6 Japan.
And now Saga 7, and we are going to throw it over to the awards ceremony.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us, guys. Thanks for all the love. Thanks for all the hate as well. We keep an eye on you guys, and we just hope you have a good time. Appreciate so much the opportunity to bring this experience to you guys as well as us here in Australia, to our casters, to our production. So thank you so much for staying tight with us, hanging out with us, giving us the love, giving us the hate. But we are going to move on right now. Well, we're going to check out, I'm pretty sure.
That's right. And of course, we see these guys running on stage, and we're going to get this camera around there as soon as possible.
I'm not sure if they're going to kill us off the mic or if we're going to commentate this award ceremony as well.
Yeah, we're giving out packets of some Australian goodies, that's for sure. We've got the Tim Tams. Guys, these are the most delicious chocolate biscuits.
The Tim Tams aren't overhyped, to be honest. Vegemite's garbage. Don't worry about that. But Tim Tams are actually all they're hyped up to be. They are really
real
good.
stuff.
Tim Tams really good.
So giving a complimentary basket of a bunch of Australian and DBZ goodies to all the competitors. Doing a bit of a photo op. We can see over there the Tim Tams. What else is in there?
We see how tall
Super Saiyan
Nakkiel
koala.
is, to be honest. Nakkiel's got a good full head of height over some of these guys.
Man, dealing with drop bears is hard enough. Now I have to deal with Super Saiyan drop bears?
Alright, so we're just going to keep talking until they kill us. I'm not too sure if we're commentating this, but while we're going, you can see Kindevu, you can see LordKnight nibbling into that basket of goodies.
That's right. Man, I'm actually going to have nightmares about Super Saiyan drop bears. Like, I'm going to be walking around, they're going to drop on me with a Kamehameha or something. Damn. I'm going to get rocked. All right. Of course, we are looking to go over as soon as possible. We see CO down the end there, LordKnight.
But we know, whoa,
ApologyMan.
there's my head getting in the camera. Get out of the way. Saga 7 wrapped up. Kazunoko wins again, claims the 4th ball. But guys, keep your eyes, keep your ears out. Ooh, for the applause. But hit the Google, look it up. Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour. There's still events to come. Even though this was the last numbered saga, there's still 2 radar events to come. Not sure if you're hearing this on the stream, but it is Dan talking about Vegemite. That's all I heard was the word Vegemite.
That's right. We are doing the medals for the top 3. So, of course, Nakkiel with 3rd place.
Give it up for Tachikawa.
Yeah, that's right. Tachikawa with 2nd place. And of course, next to
Nakkiel giving some love.
Yeah, giving some love. Didn't quite get on camera before when the match ended, but Tachikawa, of course, saw all that camaraderie. And the 4th Dragon Ball for this man, Kazunoko, the undisputed champion of Dragon Ball so far. It will be, with Sonic Fox and Goichi seeing him at the last saga.
And of course,
and he keep up this insane performance.
Yeah, Kazunoko, look, you say what you want, he's earned it, he deserves it, and he's got it. And there's a reason he's got 4 balls. He is the god of not just Dragon Ball FighterZ, but fighting games in general.
Yeah, the man with 4 balls. What an insane amount of skill from this man.
This man's going to need like an assistant when he's rocking up there on the World Tour stage just to help carry all of his balls. He's going to be rocking up there with just armfuls of balls that are going to be rolling out, rolling down the stairs, just falling all over the place.
Now, guys, I know you've seen that Vegemite there. I need to give you a tip, right?
Spread lightly.
Spread lightly, mate.
That's
it's not Nutella, okay?
Yeah.
It's just like, it's like a
no
little bit salty. Yeah,
no one's got spoonfuls.
You don't just put like mountains of salt on a piece of toast, right? You gotta keep it nice and light. So of course, thank you to all these guys.
That's an attitude you can take to a lot of aspects in life. A good
life less lesson. Is more, guys.
Spread lightly.
Spread lightly, mate.
Unless you're Kazunoko, unless in case you're going to spread yourself all over the globe.
And then when you get an acquired taste for it, you can have it by the spoonful.
And then you've got to learn like the butter and Vegemite levels. Vegemite's a meme in Australia, but that's the #1 mistake everybody makes is, spread lightly.
That's right. And guys, the Tim Tams are amazing. So if you know any of these guys, make sure they don't eat them. Have one of those. They're amazing. Guys, Australia, come check it out. We're so happy to have had these guys come and check out Australia, come and check out the event. And we are looking to hosting many more in the future.
Going to give a quick wrap up as we sign out. I think production's ready to wrap this up. A huge shout out to our sponsors, mainly Twitch, twitch.tv. If you're hearing us, if you're seeing us, you know it, you love it. It's the website. It is twitch.tv. Not only does it bring video games, but all sorts of live experience to millions of people all around the world. Bandai Namco, the people who bring us this amazing game and the entire World Tour experience. It would not have been done without Bandai Namco and, of course, Toei Animation.
Yeah, with that new Broly movie coming out, very exciting. We've got a bunch of people who are wearing like the Goku black hair headband and stuff like that. Of course, a big shout out to CouchWarriors for putting this event on, the CouchWarriors Crossup, and that's super exciting. And the biggest shout out to you guys. Give yourselves a pat on the back. You're the viewers, you're the spectators, you're the guys that give love to this game. You're the guys that are watching this game, that love this game, that keep up to date with this game, that make these guys want to impress you, style for you, all that good stuff. We thank you so much for being here. Seriously, thank you so much.
Keep an eye out for that last chance qualifiers, guys. It's going to be absolutely nuts. Thank you. As JD said, peace out, guys.